Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and it is time for more Super Robot Wars V. A lot of Super Robot Wars V. We're actually going to be piling in a significant amount of Super Robot Wars V in today, because we are now 3 missions away from completing. We are not going to get all 3 missions done. We'll be lucky if we get 1 mission done today. I feel like that was kind of how it went with Super Robot Wars 30. Once we got to those last 2 missions, like particularly the final mission, it takes a very long time to get through. And to start things off, we're going to be hitting the factory. I'd also like to say thank you to everybody who's joining me, in spite of the fact that Oblivion Remastered came out in the last 24 hours. That was a fun game, the original Oblivion. Nightmare to Mod, fun game, absolutely loved it. And I know, like, Cool Guy, he has very strong opinions about it, but that's okay. We'll ignore him being wrong. Let's go to the factory, because we've got, like, a lot of ace pilot chats to do. We unlocked a lot of aces over the course of this. So let's go in. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Tobiah. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. I'm going to say, congratulations on becoming an ace pilot. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point, probably, like, 10 times. It's hard to believe I actually made it this far, knowing you used to just be the runt of the crossbone vanguard. I don't know very much about your personal history, but I think you're a great pilot. Not everybody could handle the Skull Heart nearly as well as you. Oh, I don't know about that. It's true. I know that I'm not the only one who feels that way. So does Bernadette and almost everyone else here. I'm not used to getting complimented so much. I think if you just try a little harder, you become just as good with the ladies as you are mobile suits. Wait, what did you just say? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. But I really know you can do it, Tobiah. I look forward to seeing how you go about wooing a woman one of these days. Thanks, though. Bethesda randomly shadow-dropping Oblivion Remaster was definitely not a lot of people's bingo cards for 2025. Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a surprise. Like, obviously we all knew it was coming because it got leaked. But for them to basically just do the Nintendo Direct style, and it's out right now, was an interesting choice. I guess it couldn't hurt them at all, considering their reputation's, like, very much in the dirt. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Hathaway. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Thanks, Nine. It's really nice of you. I've always thought this about you, but you look and sound, how would I put it, grown up, I suppose. Oh, really? Wow, I've never thought about it. But I guess I'm okay with that. It's true that I do want to grow up a little. I want to be a man that people around me can depend on and trust. I think that very mentality is what makes you so wise beyond your years for someone so young. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. He looks so lonely and distant during times like this. He had to grow up so fast because of his troubled past. It's a hard life he's had to lead. But staying strong in this will help him grow even more as time goes on. Is it a remaster or a sort of full conversion mod of Skyrim? So the way they've explained it is that it's a completely new engine. Like, for like, graphics and everything. So it uses the Unreal 5 engine. But they're saying that the Bethesda game engine they use for all the thinking absolutely is still in there and does all the stuff. People have already confirmed. You will walk up to people having very awkward conversations, and then they will turn at you, look at you with a hideous smile on their face and say, "Hello there. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Beecher. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point." So it looks like it kind of sits between remaster and well, it's obviously not a full conversion. It kind of feels like a mixture between a remaster and a remake, to be honest. They could have actually gotten away with calling it a remake, but I think they didn't do that because I think a lot of people who really like Oblivion would be like, how dare you remake it? You should have just remastered it. So they've called it a remaster, but they have tweaked it significantly. It's not really that big of a deal to me. Anyway, get to this point one of these days. You did it via the bench, Beecher, and for that I am proud of you. You very lazily sailed your way to victory. You've led a very rich life, having started out as a junk dealer in Shangri-La, and taking on a leader role. Knowing that, what would you say defines a person the most? What they do, obviously, not just what they say. That's always been my approach, at least. Huh. It's a very interesting response coming from you. Very ironic, but I suppose we can all still learn from it. Hey, hold on, Knight. What do you mean, ironic? Do you need me to explain the definition of irony, then? No, I get what irony is. What I want to know is why you think what I just said is ironic. You're already starting to answer your own question. I'm unsure someone so quick to anger should be a leader. Pranked. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Captain Otto. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Yes, but this is as much my accomplishment as it is that of the entire crew of the Nahelagama. I couldn't have remotely achieved this on my own. It's very commendable of you to say that. No, not really. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just a regular guy who got lucky climbing the military ladder. He does rock the coat really well, though. I don't think you're just a regular guy myself, Captain. If there's anything special about me, it's only because of the war. If we didn't have anything going on, I'm just another nondescript family man, most likely. At times, as they say, have asked a lot of you indeed. Yeah, I will talk about Super Robot Wars Y once we start getting into the game. And it's not for me. I really do want to be there want there to be peace already. Once the war's over, I'm just kicking back and indulging a lot of good cups of black tea. I hope for your sake that day comes soon. Good luck in your duties until then, Captain. Otto's a homie. I don't know what he's like in Yukon, he's a homie. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot manager. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. It's crazy. I was just once a normal student before all this. Unicorn Gundam has really changed my life. I think you're being too modest. Surely the Unicorn Gundam couldn't have reached its full potential without you, too. I'll take what I can get. It's always nice to hear that from people. Thanks, Nine. I'm not simply being nice for the sake of it. My opinion is based on a lot of important data that I've recorded on you since we've known each other. Data? I don't really recall giving you anything super important. Mind reminding me what you're talking about? It's my understanding that Banniger first got involved in fighting in large part to protect Audrey. We'd only just met at that point. That was on some level driven by love. Perhaps I'll have a better idea about not only that, but the latent potential that human life has as well. We're still going. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Purutu. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Is that what I think it is? It's nothing particularly special, but I brought some ice cream for you to have if you'd like. Of course! You know me, Nine. Thanks for bringing this. It's my pleasure. It's easy to do things like this when I have as much data on you as I do. I even understand that you like Jado just about as much as you like ice cream. I won't deny that, I guess. Would you perhaps even call it love? I don't know if it's love. I still don't really have an idea what love even is. I should apologize. I don't understand love well either, despite broaching the subject. I guess that makes us pretty similar, huh? Since we're already here, we should try to figure it out together. Maybe with two heads thinking about it, we'll make at least a little progress. Yes, I agree. I like the sound of that. Hopefully we can come up with something together. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Rid. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. I'm honored that you want to celebrate my own accomplishments, but to be frank, I'm not sure I've really done anything to merit it. And to be frank, I'm not that sure I really understand your sentiments that well. However, what I can say is that you wouldn't be back here again were it not for your resolve and determination. I get the feeling you've grown since we last talked. I could say the same about you. You really think so? You're not just saying that? I really do think so. It's clear to me you've gotten stronger through a lot of struggling and hardship. If you say so. Thanks, Nine. I'll try not to let you down going forward. I did tell you guys there was going to be a lot of these. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Crane. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Thanks, Nine. I'm actually really amazed you would go to the trouble to make all this just for me. Well, your piloting style has been a very large influence on how I pilot myself these days, so I feel I'm merely returning the favor, you could say. If I could ask you for just a little more insight, what would you say is the fundamental secret to your immense success as a pilot? Oh, good question. I guess in a nutshell, I'd say it's... I think we all know what he's gonna say. Love. Love is my secret ingredient for good piloting. I knew he was gonna say that. Love? Why do you say that? It's a long, long story. Basically, love is what helped me learn how to fly again after I, lost my wings, you could say. Love. Love, love, love. How is love related to piloting ability? I failed to see even a remote connection between the two. Oh, yeah, like, Graham 100% was like, holy shit, Gundam, you're amazing. I fucking love you. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Shin. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Thanks. You know, being in here reminds me a lot of the graduation party I had when I left Saft Military Academy. Speaking of the old days, you've known Luna Maria since you both went to that academy, haven't you? Yeah, that's right. Why do you ask? I wanted to know when you started to recognize her as a grown woman and not just a co-worker of yours. What? Why would you ever ask that? We don't often have the chance to talk like this, so I thought it'd make for good conversation. Well, I don't know. How could I ever remember that? Interesting. But perhaps that's simply a sign of how long you've had your eye on her. I can't take this anymore. I'm out of here. Graham in Season 1 and Double O is definitely leads towards being considered Gundam sexual. Wait, Shin. He's always known for being so brave. Not sure what to make of his current conduct. Yeah. Graham falls in love with Gundam, comes to hate Gundam, and then comes to understand, you know, what had happened, and learns to love again. It's weird. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Go. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. I love this one, by the way. This is like one of my favorite ace things. You seem rather detached right now, but at the same time, I sense great power and strong will emanating from you. I know you're in a quiet mood right now, but I think you just might be the person to answer my important question. Go, let me ask you this. What do you think love is? Everything comes from Getter's guidance. That was a short conversation. I don't understand what he said at all, though. If you love her, get her into bed. Or love him, get her into bed. Anyway, congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Joe. I'm sure you worked very hard to get this point. Yeah, now you can actually be called Joe the Ace. I don't really like being the center of attention like this. Just do whatever. I don't really care. That's a shame to hear, but I understand. I ordered a bountiful feast for the occasion and everything, too. Wait, did you just say something about a feast? I did, but since you don't seem to be interested and I can't eat as an android, I'll just have to throw it... Whoa, no, let's not get too hasty here. I don't like wasting food. I'll gladly have it. Just to be clear, I'm not doing this because I'm hungry and there's a lot of good-looking food I've never seen before, alright? It's not why I'm having it. Yes, of course. I hear you loud and clear. What I've gathered about him, Joe seems to have had a rather quiet life after he decided to leave the DG Alliance. Eat as much as you like, Joe. I know there are fewer things more important to humans than a good meal. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Mari. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. I really love what you've done with this stage, Nine. It's such a throwback that it actually feels really new. I'm just really amazed that you did all this. It's all I could have asked for and more, at least from all from an android. And, glad to see that you're so pleased with it. You say that, but you look a little tense. What's wrong? You're just a lot more excited about this than most of the other people who have come here. It's thrown me off. My bad, Nine. Sorry about that. That's just how I always am, especially around squad mates. But seriously, I appreciate everything you do. Thank you. This girl is impossible for me to analyze. My typical profiling techniques don't work on her. What should I do? Just go with it. Like, I'm still going with it. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Salamandine. I'm sure you worked very hard to get to this point. Wow, look at all this. Are you feeling alright? You look shocked. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just impressed with all these decorations you have here. Did you make these yourself? Yes, I did. I'm impressed. You really have a great sense of interior decorating. Thank you, Princess. It's very nice of you to say. I still feel that I have room for improvement, however. If it's not too much trouble to ask, would you by any chance be willing to help me make more decorations? It'd mean a lot if you did. Yes, of course, Nine. I'd love to help. Thank you. Then I'll bring some paper, scissors, and glue. It's just wonderful. I really don't see this sort of culture anymore. I'm so glad I joined this squad now. Party culture! Salamandine goes back to her dragons and she brings back party rock. Congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Melda. I'm sure I worked very hard to get to this point. Yes, I suppose so. Thank you. Is something wrong? You look a little off. I just find the set you've made interesting. Is this how Terrans normally celebrate these things? Is there something you don't like about it? Oh no, I actually like it a lot. It's all very simple looking, but there's still a certain pizzazz to it I like. Thanks for making all this, Nine. I haven't really been so flawed since I joined the military. Well, I'm happy if you're happy, as I believe people say on Earth. It pleases me to see you able to enjoy yourself so much on my account. It doesn't matter where you come from. People everywhere can find ways to understand one another. That's what Mildred's told me ever since we first met. We are free! We're free! Hey, Nine. Can I say something? Yes, of course. What is it, Soji? I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm sure what I did put you through a lot of hell. It's okay. I forgive you. We're just glad to have you back. Sis especially is happy to see you again. However, I must warn you, if you do anything to hurt her... I know. Don't need to say anything. I don't intend to do anything remotely crazy anymore, I swear. I just want to do whatever I can to save Earth, so if it's okay with you two, I was hoping you'd let me pilot the Vanguard 2 from here on out. You may, but you should know that Meg is important to both Sis and myself. Please take good care of it. Yeah, I will. It's the least I could do for you two. Thank you, I appreciate it. Regardless, welcome back, Soji. I still feel a certain unease within me. I feel better about Iskandar than I did previously, but there's still something that I don't understand. I was created in the new correct century dimension, yet for some reason, I have distinct memories of the Machine fighting Ragnamales. Why would that be? Aye, indeedy. Alright. So, we got through it. And yeah, true enough, we do in fact have the Fang Ray 2. Let's just do this for a second here so that we can actually unlock its bonuses. Yeah. And Soji will be along for the ride now. We're about to get a whole lot of other pilots too. Let's duck into my subordinates here. Anybody else want to become an ace? Where's Soji? There he is. Let's put Soji in there as well. Maybe get him up. We may end up with ace far by the end of it, just by sheer rate of attrition. There we go. Execute all. Alright, so we've got a few bits of points to spend, so we might as well spend it on, I'm honestly like... That button. Why am I buttons? So, one of the big, really cool things that we've managed to achieve is we've got the 25 ace pilots necessary. Getting far to aces achievement is alright. It's pretty cool. As well, hundo, or get as close to hundo as we can. On Amuro. We'll bring Soji out for the fight, so y'all can like enjoy him doing his thing some more. Let's see what we got in terms of items. Not really a huge amount. I'll stick to just going with some of the basic kit stuff. Bit of chobum. Let's give him a force reactor then. You know, we're almost to the point where I'll be, oh hey, hello there. Someone's decided to immediately hit me with a likely ban evader. Yeah. I got a message. It says none of you can see it, so that's fine. But I got a bot message from spam. Very rude, my friend. Very rude indeed. So yeah, we'll probably, when we get towards the end, do the skill program stuff and load up everybody. Let's just save the game one more time now that I've done that, because I had to leave rather abruptly yesterday. Like, we finished up, my food was on the table. That's why I say I kind of worry. We probably won't get through 2 missions depending on how long this mission goes. So there may be 3 more streams, or perhaps even 2 more streams before we finish. So here we go. We are about to go to Iskandar. In the Yamato commanding officer's cabin. There's a lot of talking as well, which is probably going to eat into the episode. How is it, Doctor? There's nothing left for me to say. I see. Commander. Captain Bright, I planned to leave time worries in your hands when the time came. However, it seems I put my greed before Iskandar. What do you mean? I want to see the Earth again. It's what's driven me all this time. Then back to Earth we go, Commander. With Desla out of the picture, the Gamelin have lost their will to fight. Too true. All we've left to do is retrieve the Cosmo Reverse System at Iskandar and head home. A bit of rest certainly wouldn't be the worst thing for your body. Is there something else bothering you? So, an arduous journey awaits us ahead is the message that we have to enter in to go down the true path. We fired the wave cannon at the invaders, and the wave motion cannon, and we have 25 aces and a great ace amongst as the minimum. So, an arduous journey awaits us ahead becomes available as an option on the first run. Normally, if you don't have that, he just says, I think the fighting is already over, that's an easier path. Who takes the easier path? My fight isn't quite over yet. What? Why? I don't expect Embryo nor Leonard Testarossa to take our return to Earth quietly. I understand. Every single one of our crew will be ready and prepared for combat. I imagined we'd level up a bit of a breather after such a long and harrowing journey. But not one of us can dare to forget the mission we've been entrusted with. Wait, Commander, where are you going? We're almost at Iskandar. It's my duty to meet them at the bridge. You're really something. My apologies, Doctor, but I don't need to hear a word more. We're behind you all the way, Commander. We and Time Warriors. And remember, Earth is waiting for us. May my last task be the sweetest one of all. Shit, yeah, robot dissertation time. Oh yeah, so we're in for like the big conversation now. This is like the big pivotal moment of the story. So that's what happens when ELS join a Gamelin fortress city. They made a flower. It's beautiful. Fun fact, this entire segment goes on for so long that even if you have the game on auto advanced text, at least on Switch, it's entirely possible for the game to time out and go into sleep mode. No, that makes sense. Why flowers? Wait, Miss Grace, aren't those the ones you gave to Setsuna? I'd wager they are. And coming to an understanding with Setsuna, ELS came to understand humanity. Those flowers held something of his goodwill, his rapport with people, a vision of peace, of the future. I'd have to agree. There's something moving about a Gamelin despot becoming one with those flowers. Attention! Commander Octa has something that he would like to say. My dear Time Warriors, this is Commander Octa of the Yamato speaking. We have finally arrived at Iskandar. Take a good look. Look, Iskandar lies before you. And I, as Commander of Time Warriors, have something I would like to say. Thank you. That is all. Woo! All ships are to follow Iskandar's guidance, Time Warriors. You'll be going to the planet's surface. There we go. So this is Iskandar. We're here. We're finally here. It's amazing. Like something out of a picture book. I don't know. Something feels off. So, Yorisha, what exactly are we doing here? We're here to meet with Elder Sister Stasha and tell her of our journey. First, we gotta see you off, don't we? I'll be acting as delegation leader in Commander Octa's stead. Lead the way, Yorisha. You and Sanada will accompany me, and who else? Susumu and Nini did say they'd come. And so did you, Yuki. Ah. Well, there you have it. Mori's on board. Wish I could take everyone, but I have to choose. You. And you? Who? Do you mean me? I do. the guy who talks to like quantum mechanics to alien scoopy things. Is that right? Supreme Leader Dessler is no longer with us. Indeed, the work of a life form known to the Terran as an ELS. They saved us all. I've no reason to doubt them. Such may be the case for you. I still harbor my own. Yes, my queen. Ah, a belt. You sought to grant my wish by bringing peace to the planets with an iron fist. You made a weapon of wave motion energy. Honestly. Your Highness, if I may add that our salvation lay in a cannon that fired wave motion energy. I shall take it from here. By your leave, Your Highness. Were I to save these Earthlings, they'd follow the same road that a belt did. But we did. My sister. Welcome home, Yorisha. And you, Sasha. Oh, I'm not... This is Yukimori, a native of Earth. Wait. Guess you two bear a resemblance. Sasha. She lost her life on Mars, bringing us the wave motion core. And you are? Lieutenant Susumu Kodai of the Yamato. I saw to her. To Sasha's burial on Mars. The Earth is in her debt. I see. But you all took wave motion energy and you made it into a weapon. You don't understand. We... Stand down, Susumu. We make no excuses. What you heard is the truth. So be it. And you, Yurisha, you must tell me what you've seen. Before I do, sister, I ask you to look upon them. Huh? Bonded with a being of living metal. Here I thought I'd run out of things to be surprised by. Yeah, Setsuna is actually a cross-human ELS entity now. At the end of like the movie, he has actual like silver skin. Also, Graham dies and comes back as as an ALS being as well. Similarly. I'm only a medium. What the ELS touched was the will of Time Warriors themselves. Indeed. These people bear immense strength, sister. I've seen supernatural Marzen and man-made gods that transcended time and space, controlled by the power of these humans. And you, mechanical dole of Garden. Excuse me, but 9 is not some sort of dole. Quiet, Kitsuragi. You. Yes, Your Highness? They treasure you, do they not? Yes. I'd so like the honor of speaking with you. Would you be so kind? Yes, Your Highness. Are you sure, 9? Fighting between Garden and Iskandar is over. Well, let me know if there's something wrong, but try to be polite about it, okay? And I don't feel like you have to come up with answers for things you don't know. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You're just being overprotective, sis. You just invited yourself along. I'm just worried about you, 9. Yeah, you were not on the list. You just kind of showed up. If you're going to worry about the Cosmo Reverse system. I know, but still. Chitose, 9 shall be under my protection. Take care of her, Yurisha. Well then, 9, Yurisha, with me. I'll speak with the Earthlings afterwards. Okay, sister. What could 9 be doing? Maybe Starsha's giving her a hard time about Garden. Can't tell by looking how stubborn she is. What if they start fighting? Cool it, will you? But what if... You're already worried about her, aren't you? You're really worried about her, aren't you? It's not like I don't understand. Risha's with her and all. How can you say that? You just can't tell what those Iskandar are thinking. Especially that Starsha. I have the chills just looking at her. Chitose, I won't hear another foul word about Iskandar from you. But what if... You need to chill out. Both of you. Setsuna, how did Starsha feel to you? You are an innovator. You get a read on what she was thinking? Sure wish I could. The thing is... Well, what is it? I felt despair. At least that's something. What a planet. Beautiful but lifeless. Might be a connection there. So what do? We didn't come all the way here to walk away without the Cosmo Reverse. She didn't seem too pleased about the wave motion gun. It's not as if we had any choice but to use it. Tobias right. The commander didn't want to use it as a weapon. We had to make it out. Maybe Iskandar will see that. But we should be ready just in case worst comes to worst. Well, the thing is, 9 can actually probably show them the logs of every single time they fired it. And she'll say that they never actually, aside from the test fire that blew up Space Australia, you know, like, they've used it pretty sensibly. Don't be stupid, Joe. Maito's right. We wouldn't have done it if it wasn't the right thing to do. We've come this far. We need to own it. You're right. Ah, good old Joe the Ace. Such a sucker for an innocent smile. I'd wager it's the same way with you and Setsuna, Captain. He's got you there. Huh. I feel like I missed something. Hey, what about 9? I said I told you to cool it. The way you act, it's more like you're her mom than her partner. As Starsha takes an interest in 9 and tries to take her data. She would never. Oh, Yurisha. Where's Starsha? Yuki, might we speak outside? This keeps happening. Feel that breeze? Nothing better than the deep blue sea. It will be night soon. Hey, Yurisha, those flowers over there. What are they? We call them blue crystal. Maybe we'll see them on Earth again someday. To us they mean hidden life, hidden emotion. Life? What do you mean? Planet plays host to life, in the memory of its own matter, of life's progress. And it exists as a wave beyond space-time. The memory is released by the planet's element, that in which holds the planet's thoughts. The planet's element? I see. Cosmo Reverse can't be completed unless the planet's element comes all the way to Iskandar. Which means there was no other choice but for you to come here. And so you came. You and the Yamato. Using the element could return the warped dimensions to their original state. It could keep the Earths from fusing. That which holds the thoughts of the planet. I think I know what it is. You do. And I believe my sister is visiting Commander Octa. An element, you say? I do. What would we use as an element? This very ship. The Yamato. What you mean to say is... the ship will be transformed. The Yamato itself will be the Cosmo Reverse system. I understand. I can only pray that I've made the right decision. We were offered a hand in rescue and turned it into a tool of destruction. We are well aware of the gravity of what we've done. what you call the wave motion gun. It was we who made it first. You speak of your war with Gotham. Ah. Iskandar used its power to stain the large Magellanic cloud with blood, forging a great empire, vying for supremacy with other civilizations. None know the terror of the weapon better than we do, and thus we've kept the technology a secret. But after speaking with Eurisha and with Nine, I do believe I can have faith in you. Ah. She spoke objectively of your situation. Then she spoke passionately, extolling your virtue. But you must promise me, Iskandar and Gotham have committed grave sins. You must not repeat them. You have my word. And Susumu Kodai. Yes, Your Highness? Would you join me? This is a cemetery, isn't it? Beneath which the people of Iskandar sleep. All of them, save for Eurisha and myself. Ah. No other planet should bear this sorrow. May I ask you why you've brought me here? I brought you because Mamoru Kodai rests here as well. Did you say Mamoru? A Gamelin prison transport lost control and crashed on Iskandar. Your brother was on it. Most likely he was being transported as a biological specimen. He was the only survivor. I managed to take him in without attracting notice from the Gamelins. His body, however, was... And in the end I was unable to save him. You... Do you see this capsule? It contains a message from him. He said you were to take it. Thank you, Your Highness. Unexpected? This is Mamoru Kodai, member of the Earth Federation forces and commander of the destroyer Yukikaze. I had been captured by Gamelin forces. While being transported as a lab specimen, the ship crashed. I was saved by an Iskandarian female. She informed me of a ship from Earth headed this way. If you're hearing this, it must mean that you've made it. If I had it my way, I'd be going back to Earth with you. But something tells me I won't hold out that long. There are two things I want to leave with you. First, the fact is that we and other species can understand each other. Being here taught me that, and you need to remember it. The other thing, and this is to you, Susumu. Oh, make sure you do enough living for the both of us. The Earth is going to be green again. You'd better be there to see it. I will. Here's to clear seas ahead and a safe trip home. That seems to be all. You don't say. He was here. It wasn't the cold depths of space. His eyes closed here, on solid ground. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go home. Time Warriors will make it our mission to fulfill your wish, Mamoru. Yes, sir. This Mamoru Kodai, did you love him? I used to, but now I'll take my leave. Do whatever you need to, Nimi. Oh, Mamoru. We're going back to Earth. We're taking your memory with us. What a wild journey he must have had. Are you sure? I will proceed to Gamelus to offer aid to those that I can. Thank you, Your Highness. And Melda, I trust that you'll give the Yamato a proper send-off. Yes, Your Highness. I'll accompany them as far as the Milky Way. Here's to a new beginning, Melda. Indeed. I hope that I can serve as a bridge between our two planets. Time Warriors have received the Cosmo Reverse, and now we set out for Earth. Let's go home. Yeah, no, this is a very long sequence, man. Time Warriors, I wish you a safe voyage. Thank you kindly. The Earth owes you and yours a great debt. We'll not waste what you've given us. Don't expect that I'll find myself here again, but the young and the strong will. On that day, I believe there will be peace between us. I hope to see that day for myself. Farewell. The Yamato leaves. Farewell, my other self. Farewell, courageous Earthlings. And to you, Mamoru. Starsha Iskandar. Another mechanical doll. I beg to differ. Why are you here? This planet is worthless now. Wait. We've come to say goodbye to the cloud. So goodbye, Iskandar, and those in the Milky Way can watch as it rots. So it continues. Stay strong, Time Warriors. Mamoru will see you through. Yeah, for comparison, this is a full 24-minute episode in the source. Yeah, that sounds about right. With the Cosmo Reverse System in hand, the crew puts Iskandar behind them, using the remaining warp gate on planet Balan to hasten their return to Earth. One final battle awaits them on the other side. That's incorrect! 3 final battles face us on the other side. We gotta go through 3 missions before we can finish this game. You've lied to us, Super Robot Wars V. You've lied to us. Oh my god, space. Alright, Shingo Dragon. Yeah, just Iskandar Dragon, I guess. Thankfully, the Tedesco is deployed. All Time Warrior vessels now safely through the subspace gate. If you just make it through this, we should arrive right on the edge of the Milky Way. It's a good thing that Balan's gate system is active. You're telling me, this makes one heck of a shortcut back to Earth. Went through quite a lot just getting to Balan, but in the end, we made it. I suppose this is as far as we need to guide you. Relay this message to the Yamato. We're praying for the ship's safe passage. This is farewell, Yamato. I'll make it on my own somehow. Oh, see ya. Let's get you staring off into space, newbie. Come on, let's head back to the common room. Roger. I like your attitude. Thank you. That new Zoltian engineer is fairly skilled. The captain picked him up on his up from detention center on Leptoporta. His influence is quite impressive. Good luck, Yamato. The Earth is counting on you. The Gamelan subspace submarine is withdrawing. Wish they could have taken that castaway. Wish they could have taken that castaway with them too. Well, we can't force him to return to Gamelis if he doesn't want to. Yeah, I guess not. Worried about Operations Officer Mori? The castaway picked up must have been a high-ranking Gamelan officer. Mori did say they were acquaintances. Hope she's alright on her own. She's the one who asked to do this interrogation. Not worried at all. Up until a short while ago, I would have ever imagined we'd have been rescued by Gamelans, let alone have them guide us to safety. She was stuck drifting out there because we had engine trouble. We couldn't just abandon her. Sadly, she was the only survivor. There's only so much we could do. Anyway, right now we're better off worrying more about this ghost that's supposedly on board the ship. Was this an issue back when we were on our way to Iskandar too? That time it turned out to be a phantom of Yorisha, lying dormant in the automatic navigation room. This ghost is apparently wearing a Federation uniform. And it always seems to appear in the heart of the Cosmo Reverse System, which we put him in the place of the wave motion gun controller. Really? That's where it shows up? That reminds me. I saw that control on another ship without any modifications, right? Yes, it was an urgent request of Urubitake's. It's being stored on the Tedesco for research. You know, I realize that our battle isn't over yet, but still, if nothing happens that would make us have to use the wave motion gun again. You stupid fuck. We were both in a situation like this once before, weren't we? Back when I was pretending to be Yorisha. Sure. We will repair your ship, and you can use it to get back to Gamelis. I have no intention of ever returning to the planet. What? There's no home for me to go back to anymore. These Aurelians had the power to read people's minds. Those who lived on other planets hated and feared us for it, and they destroyed us. Now he, Supreme Leader Dessler, has rescued me and the other survivors. It's with him that I belong. I can understand why you would feel that way, but Supreme Leader Dessler died in battle. It's not true. He needs me. He couldn't die like that. He wouldn't leave me. What? We're being attacked? I know this feeling. It's him! What just happened? Sir, our radar isn't functioning because we're inside the gate. Incoming! That does look. Gamelans! That blue ship belongs to their supreme leader! And Dessler. So, he survived. How did they manage to approach us so suddenly? Seems they have a bit more experience fighting inside a subspace gate than we do. Enemy fleet engaging. I can't believe this. I thought we were done fighting against the Gamelans. This fleet ignored Admiral Dietz's summons. Clearly they aren't part of the existing command structure. I mean, those troops are entirely loyal to Dessler. They just rammed us? Gamelan soldiers now infiltrating Deck 2! Damn it! They're too close for us to drive them off with our guns. Send whoever you have available to counter the attack. Kodai, you take command of the close combat troops. Yes, sir. That's the Gameloids. Very rude of you to show up uninvited. Don't even think of trying to get through here. Team 2, sweep around the engine room. Some of them are headed that way. cleared out all enemy combatants. It seems this woman was the only one left. What? Well, that isn't the Iskandarian lady, though. I suppose I really should be calling you the imposter. About Desla. I never believed that you would personally board the Yamato. Please, stand back, Supreme Leader. I can handle this. Oh no! I'm going to have this woman act as my guide. I'll do no such thing. Come now. Why don't you take me to see your commander? I would so much like to meet him. Commander Octa would never meet with the likes of you. My, what a very spirited princess you are. Supreme Leader! Ah! What? Oh. Celestula. It was you. Why? You meant everything to her. How could you do something like that? Yeah, she kind of came up and talked to him in his brain a little too enthusiastically there. Never intended to shoot her. I sensed her psycho waves and simply reacted without thinking. There was never any need for Earth and Gamlis to fight in the first place. We could have cared for each other. We could have loved one another. No, we did have to fight. We needed to conquer other planets in order to guide them to safety. I had to fight for the sake of the one person that I truly loved. What? That's right. Gundam fell precisely because they didn't understand that. Gundam didn't understand love? Yuki! Kodai! Terran approaching. Commencing fire. No, not Susumu. Ah! Yuki! Huh. That Terran goat got in the way. This time, I won't miss. Hold your fire. Tesla! Down your weapon. We're pulling out. Sir, what about destroying the engine room? That won't be necessary. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yuki? Oh. No. Yuki! Enemy ship disengaging. Alright. Now they're in range of our cannons. Launch all mobile units. Prepare to engage! Yeah, so we're getting stuck in, and let me just check and see what our special trait for this mission is. So the so I'm just looking at the things. Yeah, so there's no tactical points for this mission, so that's cool. No person I have to deploy. Alright, well it's time we get 22 people to deploy. We've got a lot of folks here. Let's bring the Fangray too, because that sounds like fun. We'll bring the Evangelion. Yeah, bring the trio. We'll bring Markine. The 2. As you can see, we've actually got a lot of options to play with this time. This is probably the most units we get to play with in the game at any given moment. So I'll bring these two as well. Might as well. Zeta Gundam, and we have 2 slots left. So, let's see who else I might bring out. I guess Brave. Honestly, I'm sort of leaning towards Joe right about now. You can sort of see, Setsuna is a mandatory deployment, so things are going to get a little bit silly here in a second, I think. Yeah, let's bring the Goryu. Crush that Tesla. How is he still alive? So I've got 24 units out. That's a lot of units to play with. Well, they say a dictator without a country is doomed to die like a dog. What do you say we bury this wretch clinging so desperately to his former glory? Lively as ever, I see, Ange. Embryo! What are you doing here? Why, I'm here to claim my bride. Well, that's a shame, because there's no way I'm ever going to accept your proposal. Besides, Tusk and I are already... Right, I'll deal with you later, Ange. Huh? Today, I'm here for her. I came from the Eternal. I'm sorry, everyone. Lekis was kidnapped by Embryo. Kira! Lekis! Embryo. So you're after Princess Lekis? rather like the idea of having a woman with the blood of the ancient people for a bride. Amusing, isn't it? Now then, shall we go, Princess Lekis? I know what you're really up to. You're coming after me so you can get to Ange. At the same time, you have revenge on the ancient people who defied you. Ouch, that's so harsh. But I expect no less from the diva of the battlefield, Lekis Klein. Embryo! Don't you worry, Ange. You'll still have your places first amongst my wives. You'll have to follow me if you ever want to get her back, though. I doubt you can even, I doubt you can whether you even can. Rude. Lekis! Damn it, where'd he disappear off to? Can't even follow him here without our radar. No. Is there nothing we can do? We can start by attacking the Camelons right in front of us. All units! Captain! What is that? Boson particle reaction confirmed. There are far more of them than they would normally be required for a boson jump. Something stabilizing a jump field inside subspace? Dimensional horizon distorting rapidly. Possible. Space itself is distorting? What? Nine, what's wrong? Where we are? Battle for the Three Earths. Things are about to get silly. What is this place? Well, there's a lot of Earths everywhere, huh? Doesn't seem like there are any Gamelons around. Why are there 2 red Earths and 1 blue one? The one with the red seas has to be from the UC dimension. The blue one should be from the AD dimension, right? What's the other one? I recognize those dried up oceans anywhere. That must be our Earth, from the new correct century dimension. Look at that. It's Arsenal. What's going on here? This must be Embryo's doing. I'm not so sure about that. He seemed like he was only after Lucas. Bench isn't here. What? Did she get separated from us when we all transported here? Eternal, pull back to the rear. What's going on with these places? Are all 3 of these Earths really ours? From what our senses are picking up, none of them appear to have any substance. So we can see them even though there's nothing there. They're looking out into regular space from subspace. But does that mean that in regular space, 3 Earths are starting to merge into one? The Earths of the UD and AC dimensions had already crossed the dimensional barrier and begun to fuse. What's the Earth from the new correct century dimension doing there too? Would you like to know? Hi, Leonard. Lieutenant Testarossa. Should have known you'd be here. I thought you ought to show me some more respect, Sagara, especially since you just stumbled in here uninvited. Did you and Embryo work together to build this stupid place? I can't believe you actually followed me here. Honestly, I'm impressed. Embryo, what is this place? Oh, we are in true Arsenal, though. I doubt that any of you will ever be able to comprehend its value. True Arsenal? What have you done with Lycus? Didn't I tell you? She's going to be my bride. Not just her. I brought all the women here who I deem worthy to be my wives. No, you can't mean that. Oh yes, Kigali Yula Athar and Marina Ismail are here too. So as soon as all my preparations are complete, I plan on collecting Beniva Lao Zabi and Bera Rona as well. What? Plan on collecting Captain Bera? You disgusting creep. Your Earths are merging in the space-time fusion. UC and AD dimensions are similar to begin with, so I can see why they'd be merging. Why is the Earth from the NCC dimension here too? What was that about Lekis and the ancient people? So, in this game, they state that the creation of the coordinators was as part of a way to, basically a plot against Embryo to create resistance against him, the world he was creating, essentially. So, like, genetically enhanced humans, basically, to be used as part of the fight against him. No, sis, you're wrong. The universe that's most closely related to the UC dimension is the new correct century one. What? Yes, it's just as your little mechanical doll says. The 2 dimensions you refer to as UC and NCC were originally one and the same. So they're parallel worlds that split off at some point. It's true. The history and technology of our 2 worlds is very similar. Long ago, due to the power of Ragnamail, Dragonium, also known as Geta radiation, was suddenly released and ran wild all over the face of the Earth. utterly ruining it. Its power was such that it warped even the dimension itself, and events diverged from two different paths. In one world, the Dragon Clan were the survivors. But in the other, civilization collapsed completely, and a new culture was born. And that was our Earth. That was the NCC dimension. But perhaps because it was also once the same world, the UC dimension, which was uninfluenced by the Dragon Clan, came to resemble the NCC dimension more. Although this did result in a time lag of about 100 years. So why are you trying to bring those two worlds back together? For the same reason I'm doing it to the UC dimension. I cannot allow these worlds I've tossed aside to continue to exist. Aura's power has almost reached its limit. Soon those three Earths will merge into one, and for a time, all will return to nothingness. You monster. How did he even manage to drag the NCC dimension Earth into the space-time fusion anyway? I estimate that he destroyed the dimensional barriers separating the two worlds where they meet, the convergence point otherwise known as the singularity. Such a very smart little doll. Can you guess what that singularity is? That I do not know. It's Kaname Sagara, isn't it? Huh? I can just love how the brain just kicks in and just goes, it's Kaname, huh? Say, what now? Is that some version of Kaname that married Sosuke? Kaname Sagara was a scientist who lived on the Earth of the NCC dimension about 100 years ago. She likely the parallel dimension version of the Kaname Chidori that we all knew. Was there a version of Chidori in the NCC dimension? She was a brilliant scientist, but after losing her husband in a war, she began to work exclusively on research that might be considered heretical. What kind of research was that? Demons. Research on going back in time to change the past. In other words, how to remake the world. Can't be. Oh, but it is. Kaname Sagara tried to do practically the same thing that I'm doing right now. So that's your plan, Leonard? You want to remake the world? Why are you doing this? Is this all some sort of amusement for you, like it is for Embryo? It's nothing like that at all. You just get upset at being compared with Embryo? My own mother rejected me. The Earth's been wrecked by Geta radiation and the second impact. All we humans do is kill one another in our stupid wars. I think it's the most natural thing in the world to want to try and restart. Even if it means massacring countless people. Death is meaningless. Those people can just live better lives in the new world I'm going to create. I say that you're beyond reasoning. Don't you forget, Kaname Sagara tried to do almost exactly the same thing. No way. Ultimately, of course, that research never bore fruit in her lifetime. But she did succeed in opening the door to a parallel dimension. More exactly, just as she was pushing on that door, someone in our world was pulling on it. The Hamsk-11 experiment. Exactly. And she prayed that this world, so much like her own, would not repeat the mistake of going to war. She wanted the Earth of our dimension, with which she shared the wisdom of her own, to be a place that was full of peace and hope. She worked so that she, Kaname Chidori of that world, would be able to find happiness. She explains the Whisperer is responsible for sending black technology, and the Whisperer to receive it. Sometime very early on, Commander Testarossa realized that Chidori was special, among the Whispered. Then, when she saw how similar the NCC and UC dimensions were, she consulted with me about the existence of Whisperers. That's why I thought of Kaname Sagara. Ironically, it was because of the black technology she created. The war in the UC dimension was even more intense than the one in the NCC dimension. Our wars were the result of an altered history? Does that mean Kess may not have had to die? Oh, Hathaway, she was fucked from the start. Precisely! In fact, I might even go so far as to say that UC dimension's long history of battle, beginning with the 1-year war, was entirely due to Kaname Chidori. That's enough, Leonard. Stop acting like this Kaname Sagara and Chidori are the same person. Oh, don't misunderstand me. That's not what I think at all. A version of someone from a parallel world may as well be a different person entirely. That's not what she thought. Sosuke. Chidori. No, that's not her. That's Sophia, isn't it? Yes, exactly. Crushed when she realized the weight of all of her sins, Kaname sank down into the depths of her consciousness, and now Sophia is in control. Although, since their two separate minds have merged, this is really Kaname Chidori as well. You may have tricked Chidori. Don't think that's going to stop us. We traveled all the way to Iskandar and back again, just to stop this space-time fusion. We're going to defeat you, then use the Cosmo Reverse System to save all 3 dimensions. Do you really think you can do that? Yes. It can't be. So, Hokushin, you survived? Oh, Don't imagine that you're the only one capable of bringing yourself back from hell, Akto Tenkawa. Yeah, I didn't deploy Akto. Now let's settle things between us once and for all. I don't have time for this Hakushin. Huh, this is going to be easy. For all the big talk, in the end all he sent was a normal old glaive. That's on autopilot. How can we possibly lose to that? Oh, please, don't get the wrong idea. This machine is fundamentally different from those paramails you're using. Indeed, you can say that this glaive is kind of a mass-produced Ragnar mail, and as you shall see, its abilities are not to be denied. Tanya, Irma, stop! Step out of it already! Ursha, what are you saying? Lord Emperor was the ultimate embodiment of justice. Everything that he does is right. Tanya, Irma, no. Looks like we've got a squad of Lambda drivers here as well. What's wrong with all of you? You're going to obey Leonard even though it means the end of the world? I no longer feel any attachment to this world. The past is to be discarded. We need to live in the new world. Sounds like they're not going to listen to reason. Must feel the same as Major Kalinin, hating the past and wanting to remake the world. But even so, there's no excuse to destroy the Earth and everyone who's living on it. That's right. So quit acting like you're the only ones who've suffered. It's no use trying to talk with them. They've shut themselves off entirely inside their own little worlds. We have to break them out. Yeah, if they've got a reason to refuse to back down, then so do we! Saving the world. That's what we've been fighting for this whole time. As if we just sit back and let a bunch of whiny little punks remake our entire world. It would seem that your words are wasted on this ignorant and undignified rabble, Leonard. Yes, Embryo. So it seems indeed. I'm not going to let you get away with this. If we're going to rescue all the women Embryo has kidnapped and escape this place, then we must fight. Attention all units and all vessels. Your primary target is Embryo. He holds the keys to all of this. Technical Officer Kodai, reporting back for duty. How's Mori doing? Dr. Sato is with her, so I'm sure she'll be okay. I'm going to be counting on you, Kodai. Yes, sir. Yeah, so in the other path, you actually fight Desler and a lot of his goons first. And the super robot point for that is actually you have to prevent him. You have to beat everybody and then defeat him. And then you have to prevent him from firing his wave motion cannon. And to do that, you basically need to deploy a lot of characters that have haze and annihilate his SP, like, whenever you can. I'm not, sorry, not his SP, his focus. So it's begun. You are just the worst. Golly, that fire spirit of yours reminds me of Ange. What? You never broke before Logos of the founding nations. You stayed true to your will. I've been watching you. Now, won't you accept my marriage proposal, Kigali? Not in a million years. You turn to for stimulation, while for Marina, I hope to find peace. Ugh. Marina, just like Kigali, in the face of all the might of a great empire, you remain true to yourself. Your kindness, which can overcome even immense power, befits you in your role as a mother of the new world. If you know the first thing about me, you should know that I would never let you have your way. Convincing you otherwise would be more amusement for me. You're just the lowest of the low. Lacus, you speak so harshly. By marrying you, the spirit of the ancient people will be appeased. You say all that without the least hint of emotion. That's really all you are. Motionless and blank. My. It doesn't matter what you try and do to me. I'll never succeed in corrupting my soul. In the name of freedom and justice, for the glory of my ancestors whom you spurned, I'll fight you. Why don't we just see how long that resistance of yours can last? You're not going to lay one finger on her. Ange? Welcome, my dear. I'm not sure where Vilkas disappeared to just now. Lacus, take Kigali and the others and get somewhere safe. Yes, we'll leave you to take care of things here. Ange, you take care of yourself too, Ange. Ange, did you come to me because you were feeling jealous of Lacus? Beats me. I just found myself transported here all of a sudden. Then I ought to be thankful for this happy turn of fate. Now, Ange, I should begin by binding you to me in love. Tusk, I'm going to fight him. Sadly, we don't get the really great scene where Tusk basically breaks Embryo by telling him how much cool sex he and Edge have had. So we just gotta clear the map in 5 turns. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff, and yeah, Embryo is in his craft, but he's also down there with Edge. So don't ask me about what's going on there. But here, look! A new unit! The Glaive. Mass-produced, weird machines. They are actually kind of tough. And we've got a lot of behemoths. Yeah, an hour into the stream and we start the first turn. Yeah, that's what I was saying to people. I don't think we're going to get through 2 missions today. Sorry, pardon me. I'm dying now. Sorry about that, everyone. That was probably really gross to listen to. Alright, everybody into the clown car. We're just going to drive straight at the enemy. Yeah, they're far enough away. I'm going to drive straight at them. Wasn't really thinking when I did that. just put the giant battleship inside the other battleship. It works. The space clown car strat is the best strat. It also makes my my next turn go very quickly. The finale stretch is probably going to be like a mission, a stream. I just feel like it's going to be like that. Okay, yeah, go, Joe. You're going to have to hop in there. All right. So we're going to want to probably park ourselves about here. Alright, we good? We good. Don't get used to the enemy turns being this quick, I'll tell you that much. Granted, we could just ignore the SR point, but I'm going to try and just destroy everybody in 5 turns anyway, because I fear nothing. Oh, cool, they're coming in. That's good. Embryo will probably hang back. Young Embryo. But when he gets going, he will act twice, so that won't matter. Alright! Let's get killing. Alright, so an hour in, hey, funny story. Remember last stream? Remember all the things I said last stream about Super Robot Wars Y? How I expected that they were probably going to release it on my birthday? Yeah, the game's coming out on my birthday. So August 28th, mark your calendar. Obviously it's August 27th for like Americans. August 28th, it's Super Robot Wars Y is being released. Happy birthday to me. I will not be streaming it on that day, obviously. But I will probably play it for a bit and stream it. And yes, and the other thing I said, which I find incredibly funny, is I made the comment, it's about time they put Godzilla in a Super Robot Wars game. So, we are getting a Godzilla in a Super Robot Wars game as well. Didn't think that was actually going to happen, but... So the game is using a particular, Godzilla story, I think it was called 0 Point or Point Zero. Godzilla is very antagonistic throughout most of that, so we likely probably won't get to play him until, like, the final stage. But I would like to remind everybody that on top of that, it is also happening in G Gundam. A Super Robot Wars game that has G Gundam in it, and so I'd like to remind everybody, Singular Point. Yeah, Singular Point is what's called in, That's what it's called like in the English version. I should have probably mentioned that as well. But what's really funny about it is that yeah, we're going to probably have Master Asia versus Godzilla at some point as well. Like, I would like to remind you all that we do actually have Gundam in there as well. Will Master Asia appear standing on Godzilla's head and kill off Domon? You know, like, who knows? Will we see the Devil Gundam fight Godzilla? You know? Like, there are a lot of things that could actually happen in this that would be amazing. But, it does mean, because Godzilla is antagonistic in that, like I said, we probably won't get to see him used until, like, as a playable unit until the final stage. Because they will obviously, at some point, let us use it. It starts in aquatic form. Get a 3, here we go. Yeah, could be. Alright, let's look around. For someone to shoot at that won't die. That won't kill him. Who's the one we actually blew up on? Who's the one we damaged? Was it you? Which was it? Was it you, String Bean? It was you. What about over here? Was it you? And I pot shot someone very far away, huh? It's you! Okay. I just want Joe to get an easier kill, so we'll have to, like, pull this mother hubbard up. Okay. Need somebody else to attune him then. Oh, I used TV. Godzilla kicking Wufei's ass because Godzilla feels like it. Yeah. The good news is, though, is that the machine that will be playable in Godzilla is Jet Jaguar. And as anybody knows, Jet Jaguar is fucking awesome, so... Yeah, there are a lot of interesting things. Raiden's coming back, man. Nicolas Cage's favorite anime is going to be back in Super Robot Wars. Here we go. Get this man some levels. Alright. But yeah, these things are actually quite strong, so I need to be careful. But not with the Leviathan, because it's got Divide. Yeah, we need to get our focus up quickly. Next turn, we're probably gonna like have to spend this turn trying to survive. It'll be like mission survive, and the next turn we'll hit system seizure. We'll probably do some damage. Yeah, so I was very excited to see that like I'm always right. Yeah, and yep, Macross Stealth is in there as well. Maybe we'll sing at Godzilla. And as everyone reminded me whenever I would say, man, I wonder what the cool battleship could be in this franchise. Yeah, it does look like the Macross, like the giant space battleship is that transforms into a giant robot is going to be in there. So yeah. It's like, look, the east is burning red. Wait, no, that's Godzilla. Shit. Let's see how much damage these guys actually do. So it should be fairly obvious to know. Like, Leonard hasn't been hit yet either, so yeah, we've got an OG battleship again. This one is its captain appears to be a young girl with drills on her hair, and a complement of maids. And someone's pointed out on Something Awful's forum that the like part of the ship kind of actually looks like a maid holding a tray, which I think is kind of a funny bit of work. I'll give it to him for that. And yeah, the OCs for Y are her ninja attendants. So she has maids and she also has like ninja knights, which I'm very much into. Because what lady aristocrat doesn't have maids and ninjas? Like, really? And they have like a crest which says something about a search for knowledge, so I guess they're like searching for knowledge or something. I don't know. And her EXO looks like a mix between Columbo and John Constantine. Here's hoping he does Columbo bits. And it's just like, oh yeah, and one more thing. Well, the maids do seem very maid-like, although there's one who has, and I'm gonna say it's my favorite thing to see. She just has a, she has like a thing on her front that just says cooking and has like an egg, but her sleeves are so long you can't see her hands, so I'm assuming she has to roll up the sleeves when she cooks. So yeah, I'm 100% behind all of the stuff they've shown so far. Like, power to them, it looks good. I'm hoping it continues to look good as we see more of it. Headset maid is named Cookie, no less. Ah, yes. Cookie who cooks. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah. So the other thing that's probably important to note as well is that we'll be launching with it will be getting 2 DLCs. They haven't really said what's gonna be on those DLCs. I heard a bit. Except for the fact that early adoption of them will allow you to use as units the protagonists from Super Robot Wars VX and T, which is a little bit of a problem for us because we've only shown off we've only shown off the protagonists of 2 of that, so I'm gonna have to decide how I go about showing that because how many times do we get to kick Wu-Fei in the dick? Hopefully as many as it takes. Like I'm very excited. Like it's good to have for like the OG protagonists be something sensible. You know, like we had an entire battleship full of people and stuff like that in Super Robot Wars 30. Here we've got, you know, people who have sort of become part of the ride. But you know what? Sometimes you just need like fucking goofy characters like the ninjas. Or in Super Robot Wars T's corporate pilots. Like I am still like really excited for everybody to see the corporate pilots. Like that shit cracks me up. Like, generally, like, I'm a little sad no Conquista Inchi. Yep, there'll be more Gablay, yep. we'll be having to deal with Elgheim's fucking names because Elgheim's back, so we're gonna be dealing with all the Elgheim stuff again. So there's gonna be some things that are new, some things that are old. I was not expecting Mazin Kaiser versus the Great General of Darkness to be the Mazinger thing. That was a significant surprise to me as well. But, you know, a welcome surprise. And apparently also they've included like this other toy line or something in it as well so that it can do attacks that it didn't have in that OVA. Although the attack they did show off was an attack you had in the OVA. It was like one of my favorites. Like when they showed that I was like, hell yes, they've included that. Where he basically... Koji basically, while holding swords, sword clashes with somebody. He's like dual swords that he's pulled out of the machine's shoulders somehow. And then he fucking rocket punches them. So that the guy who's like against him, he just gets launched into the sky and then like gets overpowered and the rocket fists, which the fists themselves are not moving, they've got like these jet engines spinning, basically just like cleaves through him with the swords. It looks so good. So yeah, like hell yeah. It does, like, no idea if this will mean that they will get unit for Gray, for Tetsuya. Because in that particular OVA, Tetsuya does put up a pretty good showing, but his machine gets trashed. Like, Gray gets fucked up. Everyone gets fucked up, actually. The entire premise is basically that, like all over the world, like, everywhere gets attacked, so everyone has to split up. And it does not go well for a lot of those characters. Like, a lot of characters die, a lot of machines get destroyed, and it basically means that Koji is left fighting by himself against, like, the strongest opponent they'd face. But he is tough, you know, he does get massacred. So, yeah. It's interesting. I was kind of interested to see all that. Hard question which way we want Mars and Cassette to go. Oh well, get it to go this way. They did list Dynamic Pro originals in the series list, which Mazinger Perucci is part of. Yeah, it also was interesting that it did have one of the Shin Mazinger dribbly boys with the one eyes, whose name I have just immediately forgotten, even though I was the Ghidorah. The Ghidorah. It had one of those in it as well, and the Ghidorah are not in the OVA, so I guess, you know, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we got like all of the Dunbean stuff, or Dunbine. Yeah, no, like, people have been saying that they wanted to have as few post-series stuff this time as they could. Interesting. Obviously that's a case of, well, I guess we'll see. But I am excited to see. Yeah. But like the DLCs basically have like, from what I've seen so far, is Masaki Endo, who you know, we all remember from 30. He was also one of the DLC characters there. He's also a DLC character in Probokai, did you win yet? I didn't tell you this, but I've only been playing this map for 17 minutes. It took us an hour to get through dialogue. So yeah, Masaki will be appearing in X as well. We've also got obviously the like. What I will have to do, I guess, is I will just have to decide how I want to. Sorry, buddy. You know what? I'm almost gonna Emperor Blade you because I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see either just not do the missions that unlock the X and T characters, because it feels a little wrong to show you guys those characters before we actually get to play their story arcs. So when we stream that, I'm just not going to like unlock them. They're considering you'll be able to like mission select. That's basically gonna make it easy for us to be able to avoid them. But I will bring the Fangray. The Fangray will, you know, the Fangray crew, they'll all get to me. Don't you worry about that. Like, they will join us for the adventure. Chitose and Soji. And if we're only allowed to pick one, Chitose. But there is a secret in T which allows you to sort of play with them for a mission, and basically you can, you know, you basically get to sort of choose your pilot spot. It's kind of cool. So, we'll be seeing a lot of that. But if anything, I'm not taking so much time on my stage. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool though. Yeah, no word if these DLCs will contain any other series. Seems to me the corporate pilots were just kind of there. The main protagonist of the team was Van. I completely disagree with that. I thought the pilots, like, I thought the team protagonists were amazing. Actually, I thought they were some of my favorite protagonists. I can't say too much about Team without spoiling the characters' things, but like the way they deal with stuff and the way they interact with stuff is like dead set always really funny throughout the game, and like they're always a really great presence. So yeah, like I can't disagree with that take enough. Oh yeah, and here's Tanya, by the way. She got the Victoria now. She got a thing on her head, and then over here we've got Irene in. I was gonna say Irma in the Irene, not Irene in the Irma. I don't actually know what that head is supposed to look like though. Lottie is great. Lottie is great. Lottie is love. But isn't it so nice? These enemies don't have support. They don't support one another. That's great. I love it when my enemies don't help each other out. We'll dogpile those guys. Actually, you can't actually hit us. That's insane. We really are fighting the combined incel army. You kinda are, aren't we? Bonk. Actually, kind of genuinely crazy that apparently we could just like the first turn not get hit. I don't know if that's like because of an ability we have or not, because we technically didn't do anything that last turn. The Bang Ray come out as well, up to. These are Soji's things. He obviously doesn't have his own 9. The jerk store called and they were all out of this entire faction. Because they were all here. The gang's all here and we hate them. The gang's all here, let's get them. Yeah, Lottie and Felt do not appear to look like they'll be part of the DLC. That's okay. It was just kind of funny in its own way to be like watching the stream, and then out of nowhere, fucking during the sequence where everyone's showing off their stuff, there's bloody Soji in the Vang next. It's kind of funny actually. It seems almost canon that they put Chitose in the Grand Vang and Soji in the Vang next, which is what we would have gotten if we'd chosen Speed. Alright. I don't need that much power just with the sword. We're gonna kill all of these guys off so that we can get our Shut up, dear. God damn it. Tiny Man gets me every time. It's upsetting. I'm never ready for Tiny Man in the cockpit. And he really needs to stop it too. He needs to stop jump scaring me like this. cool. Shut up, tiny man. I guess we'll see. Like, I'm like I said, when I stream, I will be staying away from the X and T missions. Hey, you guys don't get to see those characters. You guys don't get to see those mechs. I'm not previewing characters that I'm going to be streaming the entire stories for. Like, too bad. I had no intention of streaming Alpha or like the OG games really, just because of like the fussing I would have to do for that. Yeah, this man just cannot block. It's fine. You don't have to. Especially this guy right here. Things. I do like the Vang next as a unit, but the Grand Vang I think is pretty good. I kind of forgot Banner Girl. Now that he's aced, whenever he activates NTD, he gets like 2 turns. Until he activates it. Alright. Well, oh, no, we still got... Oh, that's right. Meal. Put this in the guy. So I don't think I can get him to actually get up and attack. Oh. Don't think that'll work out, though. But what if we used the long saber? I've definitely exposed a lot of my units to like being spread and shred, but I'm sure it's fine. I will say the Camille, like that when Camille did this attack in the trailer, it didn't look nearly as good as it does here. Something about the movement seemed a little bit off. Alright. That's everybody. Okay, so everything's basically like that. Alright. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if Banner gets destroyed. He's wearing armor. It is funny that I find that armor on the full armored unicorn isn't really as useful. So I'm like, I'm okay if he gets his shit destroyed and he turns into his smaller and way better like version. Yeah, That's why I should have handled it. Hey, new type level 9! And the biosensor has it activated. Oh, good luck hitting him now. Yeah, like I said, good luck hitting him now. If we could get fucking Camille's biosensor to kick in, that would be grand as well. I love this chunky son of a bitch like you wouldn't believe. Sadly, no Judo in Y. They're doing, for the UC timeline stuff, they're doing Zeta, Char's counterattack, and sort of, they call it like, I think it's called like MSV or something. It's like a model line basically of stuff. So if you'll remember the mass-produced new we got before the high new in 30, pretty sure. We got it at some point. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing as well. Like that was in the trailer as well. So Amuro will probably get some measure of high new. Fly in my face. Out of my face, fly. I defensively blasted it with air. I anti-air against tiny fly. Really was the in 30 minutes from now your life ends. Yeah, I'm the same. Honestly, I like the new more than the high new. More than the MP new. The Heine always felt to me kind of like, we've got this design that's basically become iconic. What can we do to it to make it more iconic? And it kind of just seems like it gets longer in some places with purple on it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I like the new more. I think the new is like, it's basically Amuro's Gundam. And it's very, like, normal Gundam looking, but it has enough sort of, like, the color scheme on it, for starters, I think is fantastic. Like, the news color scheme, like, just blasts the high news out of the water. Sorry, high new lovers. But, sorry, high new lovers, but I'm a high new hater. I think I just like the color scheme more. I like its more muted coloring. It's still like a really good design. Yeah, I just don't. I'm sorry. But you know, when we talk about Gundam designs, I'm a big, you know, like for me to say I think the new is a better design, like I like non-standard Gundams a lot. Like one of my favorite Gundam designs has always been the G-Self. The G-Self is very not Gundam-y, but it's still really good. Actually, I love most of the Gs. Thanks. I think they're all pretty amazing. I especially love the Mac Knife. The Mac Knife is fucking so good. I can't wait for y'all to see the Mac Knife whenever I stream it. But my first love for Gundams, you know, basically because my first experience with Gundam was Wing. Like my favorite Gundam is actually the second one. Like in terms of like, you know, for the longest time until the G-Self appeared, it was basically if you asked me what my favorite design was, it was Self. Because again, it was like a simple design. It had muted colors. It had a wonderful head. And I loved those big ass like novelty sickles and the space laser music. Like I thought they were boss. I still like the Endless Waltz design of Sandrock. Although I will say I'm not a huge fan of not a huge fan of the fact that he basically doesn't have any other attacks aside from related to his like close combat weapons as a result. Like he just doesn't like when he's in the Super Robot Wars game, Catra doesn't really do much aside from shoot from his head with his Gatlings and hit people or throw his silly signs at people. I don't show tell us what would actually and which is a damn shame because I think, especially with the design of the Sand Rock and Endless Waltz, give that man a I'm just gonna whistle this guy. I'm not gonna let the Katana man get that up. There's a yeah, like I just feel like this would have been the time for like I don't know, a Gladius, just like a silly Gundam Gladius. Like he really needed it. Maybe like a silly little bundle or something. You know, just have a sequence towards the end where like he's like you know when his show tells are broken, they're smashing him up, and Catra just goes, "But I'm not done yet," and just fucking cracks him out. Man, the whole gang's here too. So yeah, when we play X, be prepared that I will probably just be like mostly deploying Catra whenever I can. I will be giving him like movement buffs so that he can actually like take part in battles too. Because one of the funny things about Catra is usually when he appears in a Super Robot Wars game, you can make him more tanky than like literally everybody else. I don't know, and a not insignificant part of that is because you can actually equip like more part slots to him than like the Super Robots. So you can just like load him up with like armor like upgrades over and over again. He's pretty great. Get someone to foresee this. I like that Joe just hits like a truck. I don't even understand why. He just does. Joe's just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna crit you for like most of your health. Don't worry. I'm not even that upgraded. I'm just gonna do it. I'm on the level. I'm on the level. I'm doing more damage than like most of the other people. I just love seeing so much. I think that's my favorite thing in the Super Robot Wars game, is just seeing an enemy try and shoot like a fully upgraded Mazinger Z and just like wet noodles against it. You know, like I like seeing things bounce off the Yamato shields, bounce off the 18 field. I like it when they hit and they do no damage whatsoever. like they do like a minute, they do a tickle, they lightly scratch the paint. No, you were never the cat. You were the catastrophe. Sergi can tank that, and if he can't, I'll just back him up and repair him. Ding-a-ling. That's the stuff, Sergi. Get that shit right. Sergi's like fully like upgraded as well, like his machine is. So. There's a lot of things I like about this. I would spend so much time just talking about X if I could, but I feel like showing you all would be better. But with Y coming out, I can't show you for a while yet. I'm sorry, everybody. I was really hoping to show you all X next. boy. A bit more of this then, I guess. So I just got quite a few support defenses on it, I guess. Irma, no. Don't do it, Irma. He's a good backup. Yeah, they got shields too. A problem. Really wasn't actually expecting that. Well, I'm okay for it. Here he comes. Might as well just have him persist then. He should keep coming. We do not want to kill Embryo first. Mostly because I'm pretty, like, the... Well, that's no big deal. If you're gonna hit anybody with Android, it's probably this guy for that. Because, like... Please. You call that a giant laser? You know, give him the big head. Give him the forehead. Give him the power of friendship. Next turn we're gonna hit System Seizure and we're gonna start slapping the shit out of something. He'll probably regen all of that because I'm pretty sure Hysteria has regen. Oh, he only moved once. Does that mean this isn't your true power, Embryo? Alright, System Seizure, everybody do the Rudy! Bonk. You're all being hacked. You're getting hacked, and you're getting hacked, and you're getting hacked. None of you are free from sin. We've been on a pretty long journey, man. That's my bad. It's like, you guys have been chilling out, practicing, like, you know, like, while we were studying the blockchain, basically. You guys never stood a chance. Like, while you were scheming to combine the worlds, we traveled to Iskandar. While you were receiving a paycheck for piloting a behemoth, we were fighting the invaders with the wave motion cannon. And and while you were like serving in a subspace dimension hole with a pervert and a guy just really mad his mother doesn't love him. You know, we were studying the blockchain. Unfortunately for you, we are the enemy at your gates. So there is no one is coming to help. Good fight. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy the funnels. Nothing he's gonna be able to do about it.
目標補足。バンネルからは逃れられん。今だ。
我らに後退はない。深く、まさか反撃できぬとは。
The machine just continues to pay for itself. Let's see what other trouble we can get into here. I feel like we probably wanna just move a bit closer up. Not too much. Check out that dodge on the Yamato. Holy shit. I guess it is the Behemoth. The Behemoth isn't exactly that good at hitting.
戦いは常識にとらわれてはならん。全訪問、発射準備に入れ。各砲座、発射準備。
四方副砲全訪問。発射準備整った。
各砲座、監視方向の目標に照準合わせ。
Got the Nadesco buffing everybody up in this section. We'll bring
各砲座、発射準備よし。
bringing Yamato towards
始め。
the Nadesco enemy lines. Almost switching up. Yeah, walk it off.
引き続き対空警戒を厳とせよ。
There we go. Let's see.
MCR 回路に直結。
シンクロドローン密度 8.75
バイオリニコンデンサーレーダー直結。
Future is in the midst of refusing to change, I'm afraid. You're just gonna have to accept that, buddy.
大胆3でお相手しよう。2チームの力を借りて今視察の3アタック。大胆キャッシュ。世界の変容はまだ。
Try not to use up to burn up all of my guy's energy.
！AI に負けるわけにはいかない。
Definitely before like the final mission, I'll start like putting stuff on it. Yeah, the remote has a really great death animation. Like Lambda driver deactivated, so it's just like, yeah, I'm done. I can't exist anymore without this thing propping me up. I like machines like that. That's why I like the SRX, because the SRX is held together by duct tape, psychic powers, and duct tape. Anybody else want to just get like stabbed? How you doing? You're at full health. You're at full health. In that case.
13号機この力があれば
槍を使おうシンジ君。
分かったカール君
Just hoping this, like, the enemy doesn't hit and just, like, insta-kill Shinji. I guess we'll find out. I kinda need it. Ridiculous damage.
やられたままでは終われんよ。距離を詰める。
Don't do it.
大丈夫やれる
Yeah, I'd wanna hope so. Because the alternative was ugly.
誰にも俺たちの未来は奪わせはしない。脱走しにしている場合じゃない。全弾打ち尽くす。
Okay, next time we're taking all his armor off. So this idiot can actually, like, damage things. I guess the first time we've seen that one is a dynamic finish, though, so that's nice. What else have we got?
そんなやり方絶対に認めないから軽トラ冒険案件殺決めるいっけー一刀両断
どうやらこの俺も年貢の納め時のようだ。まさに巨人同士の戦いだな。接近戦を仕
Yeah,
掛
I
け
do like a jump bunch of jar robots punching each other. That's what real Ultra Warriors strive for. The coin flip is not on their side today. Oh, dang. Guess I was being a little overconfident there and should have gone all in with the bigger attack.
ここで死んだら
I'll have Rid kill
せ
him.
っかくの報酬もパーになる
I'll get it.
地球連
I
邦
get
の
your
番
money.
犬が来たか距離を詰める
Yeah. So have a good sleep. Sorry you can't be here for when we rub Embryo's nose in the dirt. That's a pretty great sequence. We're gonna be nose rubbing this man pretty badly. All right, well, he kind of blew it. Rid. Finish him off.
リディーマーセナスこれより戦闘を開始する無茶な使い方だろうが終わらせるぞ世界の変容はまだ
理論上長時間の稼働は不可能なはずだブラックホールキャノン射出確認
He's right. You know he's right.
ビビったら解除いけもうここまでだ打ち手なしか
Well, let's just turn our attentions to this battlefield for a little bit. Because I'm gonna try and get Satsuna to like, get some focus up by killing some books down the side.
See, look at it.
It's just a really good design, and it has like the fin funnels on it are a really wonderful fan design. Like I like that. Like I just think it's just got like a really unique design. And I don't think the Hainu was a very good adaptation.
Gundam に続くでこいつでぶち抜いてやるエネルギー充填当たれうずらでも振り切れないというのか
Get him out of the way, terrorize him.
やらせてもらう。
No, not like that.
こいつからは逃げたって無駄だ。そこだ。
Guess that's it. I'm retreating. I think you are, man. I think that's it for you. I think you're dead treating. I think you're
このグ
fake
ラ
and
フメー
bad.
カーとブレイブが相手になろう。もはやここまでか。
My apologies, Captain. And now an already very bad day gets even worse. I'm gonna just have the Bang Ray punch this guy out of the sky.
俺の狙いを振り切れると思うなよ。取り回しは悪いが威力は抜群だ。直撃させれば勝負は決まる。いけー！
Yeah, Soji's got it. He's got the stuff.
綺麗な花火だぜ。
スピードは5分。ならばゼロスを使うぞ。
ラーン並走し並走 D を発射位置。
他の使用可能な火器も全部だ。
了解。
俺の合図で一斉攻撃。
Let's ride some
今だ。
rounds.
弾を惜しむなよ。デモリッションガンを準備しろ。ガンハウザーモードだ。撃ち抜く。
Rude.
家に帰ってママに慰めてもらうんだな。
Cool, excessive. Let's soften up some of these guys.
やってやらなきゃ。誰がやるっての。こいつで終わりだ。アイメガキャノン。最大出
The
力で。
forum post about Super Bowl is why they were having problems with the engine seems basically the same one since the beta days. That's interesting. Well, hopefully Y does well and they get a chance to maybe, or perhaps they're already working on something a little bit beefier.
Oh, 俺を止められると思うなよ。全てを盛り返せ。アジンエフェラーキ。
Can I make everyone Jaren close so that when it comes time to like dog Polymaru, we can do it? That said. That said.
すごいスピードだけどマジンガーならやれるぜ神の声悪魔をも滅ぼすそれがマジンガーゼロだ
Still continues to be one of the best attacks.
マジンガーの真の力を思い知れ食らえファイナルブレストノーバー隊長おじいちゃんこれが俺の選んだ道だ
I failed. I'm retreating. Show you out, man. That looked like a retreat. This is what I was hoping to do,
ラムダドライバー搭載型
so that I wouldn't have to move Setsuna from where he's standing.
軸線上の敵を一掃する
Go away, Tyria. I really hate that I'm haunted by the tiny man. Tiny man, go leave this place, please. I beg of you. I can't handle your presence. You're too tiny for me.
全てまとめて片付ける
Ah, dang it, you kill him.
とんでもない野郎だ
Come close. Dead man.
打ち手なしか
Oh, that's right. I do have a backup plan for that.
打ちのめしてやるベッタービーム 変わるのはこれからだというのに
Let's get it on, then sneeze explode.
「思い切ってやってみる」「ナイン敵の動きを止めて」「かかった今だ!」「全エネルギーをぶつける」「システムオールグリーン」「行くわよグランバング!」これが私たちの全てよしたけどこんな風に不公平お疲れ様でしたね
Oh, I wasn't actually expecting that to just, like, do all of that. Okay, fine, I guess. Sorry. Let it save me. I don't know why you wanted to change the past. Not enough sorrow in my life to make me wish for death, so in a way I can understand. No matter how much you've suffered, nobody has the right to rob someone else's happiness. She just got fucking bumped off. Well, I wouldn't say unceremoniously. That was definitely a very ceremonious off-bumping. God damn it. You little shit. Get in shooting range, you little fuck. So let me go over there. We'll go over there. I'm crazy enough to go over there.
敵を見送る気分というのは最悪だな。
Yeah, let's get him to take their armor off of Banniger.
呼び合いは私の勝ちだ。
Never mind.
その俺を狙ってくればいい。
Embarrassing.
この道がどんなに辛くても
Very
歩き
embarrassing.
続けてみせる。
I suspect he will tank that for the most part.
手を抜いているわけでもあるま
The
い。
driver. Alright, dude. Sure. Take a swing. What a brilliant idea you just had.
戦いの真髄は速さにあることを教えてやる。
こっちには工事予測があるんだ。当たるかよ。素早い相手はちょっとやりづらいな。ゼロ。高視力で未来を照らせ。高視力ビーム。
God, I love it. I don't know what you're expecting, man. Like... So she's gonna support him, so... Fuck this up. Thank you, Serge.
滅せよ。跡形もな
I was actually gonna have counter and cast bonds, just to make sure everyone was topped up, then I forgot.
確かに感じた。全てがお前の思い通りになると思うな。
That said, if I watch, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, half our roster is pretty much
俺
crazy.
は逃げたって無駄だ。
But you gotta remember, he just watched Mazinga Zero. Obviously, you know, like, these characters can't actually think, they're just like, you know, sprites on the map sort of thing. But can you imagine watching what just happened to one of the other guys? As his, like, half his mech gets melted and the other half just dissolves to ash. And, like, what... like, and you go, no, I got this.
あの方の描く未来に邪魔はさせないわ。
余計な心配はかけたくない。誘いに乗ってくれたか。高速での戦いに持ち込む。
It's like genuinely funny to me. Like, if I maxed in weapons level out to 10, you've got to understand, the damage he would be doing would be, like, gross. Like, I've done Super Rebel Wars V New Game Pluses enough to know that, like, Mazinga Zero at, like, weapon level 10 is, like, insane. Okay. Alright, cool. You'll be the one who takes his armor off. Alright, let's go. As long as somebody, like, just takes Banniger's armor off. Also, think of him moving over there, because now you're like a target to kill him. There we go.
大谷、俺は
Yeah, you're fine.
さあ、新世界を開こう。
Just keep shield defending. Now that's That is Embryo in a nutshell. I want him to shoot back. We're gonna keep this beef going. Yes, he did in fact hit one of his allies with a map attack. That is incredibly in character for Embryo as well.
男は私一人で十分だい。全てを消滅させる絶対的な力。
Yeah, not this time exploding.
楽勝楽勝。人間の可能性をちっぽけな自己満足のために潰されてたまるか。わかるぞ。ダブルゼータがみんなの力がガンダムに。ハイメガキャノン。
He regened all the damage he took from before, but now he's gonna. We're probably gonna be able to put focus on him once we kill the other guys. Alright. And just start putting some of these guys in the dirt.
Harry 君、頼みます。僕だってやるときはやります。装填員法を使用します。はい、味方機は退避を急いでください。装填員法最大出力で発射。思った以上に手強いじゃない。こちらの死角からの攻撃か。
Over there, because we're gonna be moving people up towards Embryo. Anyway. Yeah, that should do it.
僕が世界にできることを。
槍を使おう、シンジ君。
分かった、カール君。
Why use anything else, really? The spear is such a great attack. It's also the greatest liar in history. 6,000 damage! But it averages out at usually like 12 to 14,000. We have not gotten Embryo's thing done yet, so I suspect once we defeat... I don't actually remember this route too well. I have beaten it before, I don't remember it. But don't worry, we'll be getting to the root of Embryo's power in this mission, and we will be humiliated quite profoundly. Go on, one of those.
やっぱり二人一緒だといいね。
Yeah, it's like 6,000 attack. Granted, that was with Soul, but you know, like. Tanya, get out of there! There's still time. You can make it. Save me, Lord Embryo. Tanya, you've done well. My Mysterica will make good use of your victorious energy. Lord Embryo? After all, in the end, you're nothing but another tool to help power my Ragnarok. Ah! Tanya! Embryo, how could you? Irma, wake up. Can't you see what he's like? Even so, Lord Embryo is all I have. That's a good girl, Irma. I have such high hopes for you. Embryo, you twisted freak. I'll never forgive you for what you've done. Yeah, you can't save them. If you're wondering, no, you cannot save them. There's no saving these ladies. I heard you like swords.
そんなバリアパリンと割れちゃえ。必殺の軽トラ冒険案件殺。てー
なかなか大胆な攻撃だ。女とて容赦はせんよ。華々しく散ってもらおう。
ちょっと工夫が足りないんじゃない？
Oh, I thought it hit actually. That was actually kind of funny. This isn't a sword, but I hope you like it anyway.
理論上長時間の稼働は不可能なはずだ。ブラックホールキャノン射出確認。
Yeah. A weapon that relies on your emotions would probably be something that, like, you know, emotional burnout. Unless you're, you know, getting used to it. I think he's gonna live.
悪あがきもここまで来ると滑稽だな。いずれ借りは返させてもらう。
No, you won't. Alright, well, I mean, if you're gonna keep being alive, I'm gonna keep shooting you. Yeah, you're going your telly hot-blooded, and your friends are constantly shit-talking you to keep that way. Yeah, they're the crank that keeps Ryoma angry. Gonna go fella. Have fun. I was just thinking the other lady didn't even get to do like her cool like hologram attack. We kinda insta-killed her. So, this is it. Fitting end, perhaps, for a hopeless cur. Seems that even a man like Lee Fowler has things in his past he'd like to do over again. In a life of war, one's final moments ought to be their greatest. Whatever the circumstances, no doubt you truly lost a second and tried to return to the past. Alright. So how's this guy doing? You'll see me again! No? We have earned enough money that we now have the gold emblem. Which I think if you equip that to somebody also gets you lots more money, so... Hooray for us. God, ah, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's get the cool Trans Am dynamic kill on this guy.
いつか彼の前で胸を張れるように生きるのみ。トランザムを使う。
残るは
Yes, blood. Alright, well, it's just these two left now. To be honest, not having Octo here to fight this guy is actually the appropriate way to do it. Let somebody else kill this clown. I feel like that's the biggest like thumb in the eye we can do to this
お前
guy.
一人に世界が従うなんてただの思い上がりだこのタイミングならいける
味方に当てるなよ敵の襲をつく第一戦速
第一戦速要揃う波動砲撃艦首展開
力
Imagine this is your backup.
力始め両面増速この二重
増速黒二
It's different with the Gundam music, doesn't it?
ぶつかる覚悟で進めた
ここまでやるとは。
一人の人間に世界の未来は渡さないゲッタービーム
何度もくぐってきたわ。わずかな時を生きながらえたことを喜ぶがいい。
Probably being a little arrogant, thinking this can kill him with how he tends to like stick around. But let's see if we can have Hathaway get the kill.
不用意な攻撃になどお前のエゴがこの世界を滅ぼすならガンダムは伊達じゃない
Hathaway can't do it. Soji can. I'm gonna have Soji crank him to death.
確実に追い込むこの位置もらった
Good work, Hathaway. From one terrorist to another. Well, done. So, the downfall of the Martian successors and of the Mechanoids is complete. Well, aren't you going to say anything, Akta? I don't even care about him anymore. I'm my revenge. All I want now is a future together with Yurika. That's the way you play it. That's the way you do it. Can we funnel this cloud from here, perhaps? Well, it certainly looked like he was doing the big internal bleeding dead thing. So. I can just plant Marina somewhere. She just solves all of my problems for me from like an extremely unreturnable range. Can I allow you? She says. I think the only thing Embryo's gonna say when he looks at you is his own reflection back at him off your incredible 5 head. I mean that in the nicest way. No, I don't. 5 head, 5 head, 5 head. Yep, we're at the embryo dunking phase. Well, we haven't started dunking on him yet. Birthday. She lived. Well, that's the way you want to play it. That's fine. Who's left on the field besides Irma and Embryo? There isn't anyone left. It's Embryo and Irma. It's them, and it's only about to be Embryo. I don't suspect this mission. Like I said, I don't actually remember how this mission goes. I don't suspect this mission is gonna end. I'm suspecting we're gonna be seeing more just yet. Yeah.
ロープ完了。
くらえ。いけ。
Sorry, Irma.
よし、マスターモード4で警戒待機。
ラジャー。 モード4、ステイアラート、レイ。
Didn't even know her. She did deserve it, but I didn't just put her in that. Come on, get out of there now. No, not without Lord Embryo's permission. Oh, you can do whatever you'd like, Irma. I've nearly finished with you, Irene. Lord Embryo, you're such a nuisance. Enough of you already. There she's dead. Irma! So, they never broke free of Embryo's spell. Even at the very end. Nope. Sure as fuck didn't. Couldn't tell you why that was, huh? Alright, well, all we got left now is a slightly dinged up Embryo. And you know what that means. Actually, so we'll save Soul for now. Let's just hit him with love. Who's Irma? She was one of the other Arsenal fighters that was that Embryo basically kidnapped when he attacked them.
第一戦速
He basically, collected quite a few of the ladies, and quite a few of them came back. But unfortunately, quite a few of them didn't. And it doesn't end well for them.
もっと深くだ表現増速
はい表現増速
食い破れキャー
おやるものだ私の楽園に男はいらないな全てを消滅させる絶対的な力
Yeah, there's no way this is the end. Oh, he's actually standing on it. I didn't even notice that. He's not even in it. He's standing on it. I really just noticed that. That's actually kind of funny.
の攻撃を振り切れ
Anyway, let's trigger the next stage, shall we?
素早い相手はちょっとやりづらいな神の声悪魔をも滅ぼすこれがマシンガンゼロだ
実に楽しい戦いだったよ
Every turn, Losing a Zero sentences someone to die. Not bad. So much for all that talk. Wait, it's not over yet. Huh? What is happening? Beat him just now. I know we did. Allow me to explain this principle to you very simply. I am immortal. That's impossible. Is he really some kind of god? Reading it loud and clear, Sergeant. I'm ready when you are. You can tell what I'm thinking? Of course I can. We're partners, aren't we? Well, let's go. Sakara, where are you going? If Leonard Testarossa anywhere in Osnal, then I'm going to break in, capture him, and force him to reveal Embryo's secret. Go for it, Sosuke. Bring back Kaname and Captain Testarossa while you're at it. I'll cover you. Move on. Full speed ahead. All units, give Sosuke some cover. We're gonna bet all of this on him. I'm going in with you too, Sosuke. It's got to be where Ange is. I'd never be willing to give up my life if it meant saving her. So I would be even giving up yet. Yeah, I feel the same way about Chidori. Alright then. Let's go. Leonard, I'll leave the extermination of Sosuke Sagara to you. Out here, I will make them feel despair, and I will show them who this world truly belongs to. That much is obvious. It belongs to all the people who live here. Sasuke, Tusk, we're counting on you. Sasuke, thank you so much. Al's taken out of Leonard's micro AS. Find somewhere safe and take cover immediately. We will. Kikali, Lady Marino, we must hurry. Thanks, Sasuke. Good luck with all this. Save Ange too if you can. Leonard, what are you up to? It seems you're confused as to why I would let those three go without a fight. The reason is simple. I'm no interest in playing along with Embryone's crazy harem schemes. What? Thought I'd be concerned for him or something? In any case, I'm afraid that you can't have Kaname. She's the key to all my plans after all. Sasuke, this isn't something for you to decide. It's up to Chidori, her alone. Well then, The answer could not be more clear. I wasn't talking about Sophia. What I want to know is what Chidori wants. Are you going to whine at her until she hears you somehow and she wakes up? But it won't be like with Miss Arugi. Her consciousness has already been completely fused with Sophia's. I have no intention of cuddling someone who's only feeling sorry for herself. I'm going to capture her, then I'll exercise her, torture her, or do whatever else it takes to bring her back. What? Sosuke? Let me be honest with you, Kaname Chidori. I'm disappointed in you. I thought you were better than this. Do you actually think you're responsible for the sins of some alternate version of you from another dimension? If so, then you're a total sap. Or did you suddenly decide to become some kind of saint and take all the sins of the world upon yourself? What? In that case, you'd have more mercy and not punish me so violently for my innocent mistakes at school. Excuse me? You're always hitting me on the head as hard as you can. You use that paper fan like a torture device. You refuse to reason things out with me calmly and manipulate me by feeding me all kinds of food, pretending that you're just treating me to dinner. You've never showed me the least bit of consideration, though sadly all I've ever known in life is war. What are you even trying to say? Leonard, just shut up, okay? What? Sosuke, what are you getting at? I guess what I'm really trying to ask is, are you or are you not someone who's worth my giving everything I have in order to save? You've fallen into enemy hands before, you've been in plenty of tight situations, but this time it's like you defeated yourself. Is this your way of trying to get my attention? Honestly, when did you turn into some spoiled princess? This childish, self-righteous, even downright obnoxious behavior, some sort of strategy for romance? What are you thinking, Chidori? These desperate efforts of yours are meaningless. Soon, this cruel world will come to an end, and a new one will be born. All that we truly long for is a kinder, more sensitive world. Nothing more, nothing less. There'll be peace, harmony, and transparency. All shall be fresh and new. Shut up, Sophia! What? Stop wasting my time with this woman's stupid poetry and get out of here! Get out here already, Kaname Chidori! Cast off that ghost inside of you! Show me what you're made of! What is wrong with you? Don't you feel sorry for her at all? She did all this to save you. Open the door to another dimension, trying to become one with me. It was for you. Don't you go mixing up Kaname Sagara and Kaname Chidori as if they were the same person. Kaname Chidori and I haven't even gotten married. We haven't even kissed yet. What? The person I'm trying to talk to isn't Sophia or Kaname Sagara or anyone else. I want to talk to Kaname Chidori. I don't care. I want to speak to your manager. I don't care about any of the versions of us in other worlds. I want to see Kaname Chidori, the woman I love. No! Sosuke is so good. Unbelievable. What is wrong with him? Doesn't he feel bad for Kaname Sagara at all? Doesn't he feel bad for me? Sorry, that's just the way he is. Kaname? Once he's got his mind set on something, he just goes after it relentlessly. Doesn't matter what kind of obstacles or enemies may lie in his path or what anyone else might think. That's the kind of man you love? Yeah. Guess I didn't really need to ask. I knew you'd been waiting for this whole time for him to show up. I wanted someone who loved me like that too. Someone who I could love. Oh, Sophia. Apparently entering into your consciousness has affected me. You have no intention of giving up, do you, Kaname? No, I don't. I'll accept the past, however harsh it may be, and do all I can to make things better for the future. That's how Sosuke, how I, how everyone in the Time Warriors are going to live. I'm sorry, Sophia, but that's my choice. You're very strong, aren't you, Kaname? No, I'm not. After all, between learning about Kaname Sagara, meeting you, and shooting Leonard, I lost my way. Gave up on living for a time. But you've come back. Because I had him. I think maybe the thing I'm most jealous of... I think maybe the thing I was most jealous of you for was simply his existence. Oh, Sophia. I'm sorry, Kaname. I'm sorry that I took control of your body. When I saw that man, when I saw Embryo, I began to be afraid of what I was doing. So please, won't you do something for me? Save Leonard. I'll do what I can. Thank you. I realize that I have no right to say this, but I'm glad that I met you. Hurry up already, Chidori, or do you really want me to torture you? Let me warn you, I'm not going to take it easy. Like you always say, I'll be doing it for your own good. You can think of your pain as the lashings of love. If it comes to it, I'll be as cruel as I need to be. Even if Sophia, in control of your body, cries and begs for mercy, I'll only turn up the electricity to the max. Then I'll move on to the instruments. Excuse me, who could possibly sit there and take that? Chidori? I'm quiet for one second and listen to you. You want to see what I'm made of? And how am I a spoiled princess? As soon as this battle is over, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do. Hope you're ready for that. Chidori, is that you? Oh, honestly, you throw around all these insults trying to talk to me, and then when I finally show up, that's your reaction? Shouldn't you be in tears rushing forward to embrace me and telling me how much you love me or something? Yeah, I think that's a great response. Leonard, since that I have lost Sasuke Sagara, she's yours. But my pride would not allow me to end it allow me to let it end like this. Oh, never even considered that this would be the end of things between us. I'm going to destroy you. My two specialities are arson and demolition, and I'm going to break this new world you're so desperate to bring about into pieces. You can beg with me, plead with me to stop, and cry out that it's all you hold dear. I just love to see you reduced to wailing and in tears. Whimper to me about how much you've suffered or how this world ought to be destroyed. Go ahead and try. I'm going to look down on you, sniveling and wake after all that you've put us through. Then our victory will be complete. Alright then, Sagara. I'm going to kill you, and I will use your corpse to plunge Kaname Chidori once more into the depths of despair. Let's settle this once and for all, Leonard. Do you really have to fight? I'm a soldier. That's all that I know. I'm not even sure about what awaits us at the end. Sasuke. At the very least, it doesn't seem like that man is all at all interested in sympathy, or in someone saving him. Certainly sounds rather lively out there, doesn't it? So, which one of you is real? The one fighting outside in the Ragnamel, or you here with me? Why, both of us are the real me. Just what are you, anyway? 3 different Earths, 3 different humanities, and me the tuner. It all started here. Then soon, it will all be at an end. Come, witness with me the birth of the new world from this marvelous place. Not a chance. It's useless to try and escape. This is not the same arsenal that you're used to. Let me tell you a little about the past. This is the best elementary particle research laboratory in existence. I made many discoveries here, brought them into the world. They studied unification theory, supersymmetric particles in the multiverse. Traveling to other worlds brought about a new age of exploration. The man-dimensional observer craft Ragnamel was what I planned to use to travel to other dimensions. But, due to a sudden occurrence of localized inflation, the system went haywire, and this place was lost in the gap in space-time. That, however, was the true beginning of everything, because here, in this dimension, there is no time. What? This is my very own private garden outside of time. It's the safest place in any universe. From here, I began to use the Ragnamel to influence the world. I arrived upon a new Earth, changed history, and created a new kind of humanity. Oz the Tuner, acting as mankind's guide. Unfortunately, my advanced information society based upon mana was a failure. But you alone were different. Huh? Of all the amazing women out there, all the noble, smart, kind, and strong women, you were the best suited for me. Oh, sweet angel of the Irregular, join with me, and together let us create a new age for humanity. I don't think so. Then I shall purify your mind with my love. Oh, he's doing the mind power thing again. Oh, no, okay, he removed her clothes. That was... that was not what I was expecting. Ah! Such beauty! Oh, you are the lowest of the low. You go on and on about all this high-minded stuff, but you really just want to do it with me, don't you? That's no way to talk to your loving husband. Ah. Ange! Tusk, you're here! How rude. You dare speak the name of another man in your husband's presence? Ah! Tusk! So much for him. Now, Ange, let us both show our love for one another. Vilkas! Ah, Vilkas. Such a horrid name. Such a horrid name. What do you mean? I had to permit the term kill this incel. Alright then, what do you mean? The true name of that machine is Bilkas. Those who stole it from me gave it a new name, calling it Vilkas. I mean the ancient people? Tusk's ancestors? Seems to have fallen into the dimensional gap. Such a pathetic end. Vilkas, it's taking you so long. Can't you hear me calling for you? It's useless, Ange. You cannot reach us here. Vilkas, what's the point of even using you if you're not going to be there when it really matters? This is one of those times, Vilkas. So get over here, right now. Transcend time and space. Do it for me. Vilkas! What? This robot does exactly what it's told every time. Vilkas, you're here. Impossible. This can't be. Ugh! Guess you've lived long. I guess you've just lived for too long, Embryo. It's made you unable to see what's truly possible. Tusk! No, you're supposed to be dead. Oh, but I can't die yet. Not until I've managed to make Ange happy. Thanks, Tusk. Very well. Now that it's come to this, I'll simply have to use my trump card. Uncle Embryo! Sylvia! It seems the tables have turned, wouldn't you say, Ange? Your sister's fate lies in my hands. What are you, some kind of idiot? I stopped being Sylvia's sister a long time ago. What? She called me a monster right out in front of everyone. No, I didn't mean it. Stand up, Sylvia. Embryo is controlling that wheelchair. You want to know better than anyone that I can't walk? After all, you're the one who made me this way. Tusk, I'm borrowing your gun. Eek! Stop acting so spoiled. You make everything into somebody else's fault. I heard from the court physician, your wound is completely healed. Oh, if you don't want to die, you get over to that building. Or is death the only thing that will cure you of your rotten personality? No! Oh! She stood up! Oh, fight. Fight so that you can stay alive. Right. So long, little sister. Ange, Embryo, let's end this. Wait, her shirt. Ange, Sasuke. Are Kigali and the others alright? They're taking cover somewhere safe. And Chidori's back to normal again. Tusk is with them too. The Eternal should be here soon. What about Leonard and Embryo? Right behind us. Going to make you regret this, Ange. Wait, there's another Embryo? Is one of them a fake? You fools can't even understand, can you? Both of us are truly Embryo. This is the power of the tune-up. Everyone listen to me. The reason there are two of him, the reason it seems like he's immortal, it's all because of where we are. Chidori? Let me explain. Many parallel worlds exist here, which means that there's a space where many different possibilities coexist. He's using that dimensional phase energy so that he can clone himself and come back from the dead. Meaning? We'll have to destroy this place, otherwise you'll never beat him. Hang on, how are we supposed to do that? Sosuke, leave it to me. What are you going to do, Ange? I'm going to use the power of my Ragnamail and bring this place down. I'm with you, I'm with you, Ange. Count us in too. Yeah, they got the cannons. Here we go, Vilkas. This is incredible. Curse that Vilkas. To unlock the full extent of its powers. Did that ham-fisted business about this ability show up in the original? Yes. Actually, I'm pretty sure one of the last times you see her sister is she's like in like commando gear, like fighting, like alongside other people in like the ruins of the city. It's kind of funny. You gotta remember, most of the people in the setting are awful people. Now for the song my mother taught me. The Song of the Stars. If Ragnamail were to resonate with that, it could mean the end of this dimension. Ange, I will sing with you. Thank you, Sala. It's no use, Ange. Even if that song is one of the laws that govern space, it cannot simply overcome physics. The melody you need in order to shatter a dimension is born of harmony. Your song alone is not enough. Neither the founding nations nor the Dragon Clan knew the melody to recreate the perfect eternal story. For that, I must sing. I refuse to give up. When my mother taught me this song, she also taught me to believe in hope. So I'm going to keep singing. What? This is incredible. All of our Ragnamails are syncing with the Vilkas. What's going on? The eternal story. The melody I discovered in unification theory. It's in perfect harmony. Possible. Who could be singing a part that neither the founding nations nor the Dragon Clan ever knew? I know that voice. It's Lacus. Lacus is singing! Embryo, the dream of the ancient people to be free was passed down for generations amongst us coordinators, together with the gallant figure of Vilkas. And as the inheritor of this ancient song, I have lived for this day. Probably one of the best sort of twists on the entire theme of this character they could have possibly done, considering singing is such a big part of her characterization throughout the entirety of C. Lacus. Ange, now's the time for us to join our hearts and our strength. Yes. Ange, no. Stop singing, Lacus. No! Get fun. Gwah! The birds are getting all goopy. It can't be. It simply cannot be. The other embryo was crushed inside the dimensional gap along with that arsenal. Now he won't be able to revive himself. All that's left is to defeat him. Yeah! Final embryo. Let's settle this once and for all. Hedge, how dare you? Not so calm and composed now, are you, Mr. Dandy? Guess without that home base of yours, you're nothing. Prepare yourself, embryo, because we are going to beat you to pieces. Leonard, teach these empty fools a lesson. Don't you order me around, you scum? What? I'm only fighting for my new world. Alright then, Leonard. I'm gonna put an end to all your plans, along with you. Let's go, everyone. It's time for us to fight to protect our worlds. Yeah, so, we've still got to defeat, him. But that's okay, because we can just move up everyone into position and don't follow them. Damn it. I have to keep allowing the things you say. Like, calm down. Let's get everyone into position. So hey, let's those two there. We'll get them to come to us. Because we don't have us. Okay, so I can basically hit anyone who's here. So let's be a little sly about this. Get me hit someone who can take it. And the Hysterica cannot hit anyone, so he will have to come forward, so that's fine. Alright. Let's just save in case something goes wrong here. Alright, let's see what happens. Here it comes. He's not really as strong as he used to be, in terms of piloting skill, huh? I refuse to give up on humanity, on the world. I'm going to protect the world. That's my fight. The fight I choose when I deny Char.
貴様は急ぎすぎたんだ。いけるはずだ。インファンネル。当たれ。貴様の必死な顔が目に浮かぶな。貴様は私を怒らせた。新世界に入り込んだ異物を排除する。
Still doing the clone stuff. Not sure why. But yeah, he's
これで諦めてくれればいい。
We need to take care of Leonard first, though. Okay. Lottie's all the way back there, so she can be a 4C buffer for him. And, now, my friend. Let's give him all the soul. Let's do this. We've gone on a journey of over 336,000 light years. We've made it back now to Earth. We're going to save all 3 Earths. And I'll fight anyone who tries to stop us. I got Leonard's just like, I fucking can't stand you.
足止めなんて食らうか。
Hello, everybody! You're all just in time. We're about to put Embryo in the toilet.
ダブルゼータがみんなの力を。みんなの力がガンダムに。いけー。アイメガキャノン。
Also Leonard. Leonard's here too. Oh, really? We're gonna do it again, are we? Right? I mean, if you want me to, sure. We could do this again. So who the fuck is Embryo? Embryo is a villain of Cross Age. And as we've learned, he was a scientist who essentially discovered a lot of really important theories involving parallel dimensions and things like that, and then kind of got trapped in a fold between dimensions, so to speak. A convergence point for different dimensions. So he doesn't age, he can't actually leave the space. So he sends out like clones of himself and stuff. He calls himself Embryo. He probably had like a normal ass name before, but you know, considers himself, you know, to be pretty amazing. And he treats women like gotcha, basically. He's a scumbag, and everyone thinks he's a scumbag, and everyone hates him. And we're going to beat the shit out of him in a second. The things we're going to do to this motherfucker are going to be great. Once we're done with Captain fucking Meatwad over here and his incredible health bar. None of you know when to give up, do you? Behold, soon Aura's power will reach its limit. The three Earths will fuse into one. It's too late now, no matter what you do. Well, we're not about to stop just because you say so. Nobody's given up. See for yourself, Embryo. What? I'm here to fight alongside you, too. Commander, it's you! Full frontal! People have been waiting, believing in your return, and fighting off despair. Defeat is not an option. We know that. We're counting on your help, Frontal. I'm also someone who hopes for the future. I'll back you up with everything I've got. So, this too comes with opening the door of possibility. Let's go. Let's show them the power of humanity. The power of possibility. Ugh. You see, Embryo? None of your evil plans are going to work. Not for Earth, not for humanity, and not for me. Henge, I'm going to end this, Embryo, because there are people on all three Earths who believe in us. Yeah, we have Full Frontal has joined the crew now because we did the Full Frontal secret earlier in the game. Although I think if you go down this path, he joins automatically anyway. And yeah, he is in the Neo Geong too. So, what's his map look like? Oh god. Yeah, that's a great way to injure everyone. Yeah, let's just blow up Embryo. I mean, sorry, Leonard first. We're blowing up Leonard first, and then we go for Embryo. Time Warriors answered all of our hopes in return from its journey of 336,000 light years. All that's left is to take out the enemies who remain. As another man who believes in people's potential, I will do everything I can to make that happen.
戦争屋という時点で君は我々と何も変わらんよ。サイコシャード発生機展開。避けても無駄だ。
こういうスリルを味わう。
We injected him with so much fentanyl just then.
今度俺の番だ。消えてもらう。
He's here to help us, man. We made him happy, so he's joining us to help. I guess that's a land arrow. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, he's got a few.
運動性では劣っていても総合力では私の勝ちだよ。
Yeah, he just was not ready for what we were bringing to the table there. Anyway, let's keep the good times rolling here. we do need to whittle this guy down, so...
そのエゴは理解する。だが認める気はない。トランザムを使う。
To be fair, that crossbow was shooting emotions, so you know it wasn't too different.
このままじゃ俺の気が収まらない。消えてもらう。アイザイアンボーンボーン。
Now we'll see what happens when it actually hits. But don't worry, we use bravery, so Graham can take this.
奴をぶち抜け。
Honestly, like, the Neo Geo attack is like, it fucking smashes you through, like, time and space. It's kind of fucking...
歯応えがない。
できる女は隙を見逃さない。胸部パーツ展開。汎用紙生成完了。
He hates his mum, actually.
スマッシャー受け取りなさい。
He's mad his mum rejected him. And admittedly, I'm not familiar with how that went, so I don't know if it's like the normal rejected thing where she was just like, my baby is freaking weird, someone to please take my baby, or if he was like, I love you in that really weird way that I shouldn't love you, I reject you. I say no, fuck you, mom. Let's see. Intuition, Excel. As if some creeps who are always chasing after women would stand a chance against me and Getter. I hope you're ready for this, you flirtatious freak. The moment that you return to, the moment that all of us return to Earth was the moment your ambitions were at an end. Did she Moses him? No, she shot him with anti-protons. I assume he's made up of protons, so that's why. Anyway, now we're gonna hit him full of like stone and sunshine, which is just get a raise in a giant kill.
俺たちの思いがゲッターのパワーを引き出す。
Big, dumb, but powerful. Yeah, true.
さあ、俺を止めてみろ。お前にできるのならな。つまらねえな。もう終わりか。はいやな、相手だ。
このチャンス無駄にしない。見た目以上の破壊力なんだから。
Alright. Zosuke, I think we've set him up quite nicely for you. If you'd be so kind. Finish this clown pants off. That's alright. And thy nemesis, Leonard. It's time to settle this, Sagara. I'm gonna kill you and use your dead body to drive Konami to despair. Chidori's a strong woman. Even if I die, she'd never go along with your plan. I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. Well, it's not like it's going to matter anyway, because I'm not going to die. You must be very confident saying that to my face. Well, of course. After all, I have no intention of dying until I've fulfilled my promise to Chidori. I'm gonna put an end to this, Leonard. I'm gonna crush the entirety of your ambition. Yeah, Leonard is a... Leonard is a 100,000 HP enemy hidden. He's basically hyper density hit point. Well, that's alright, because he can only get so far before this happens.
ち抜け。バカ。俺は
Just a moment.
軍曹殿、この使い方は想定外です。
問題ない。俺はスペシャリストだ。
The specialization is arson and demolition. Possible. I've lost? It's over, Leonard. Yes, seems it is. He's trying to escape. Can't fight any more with that AS. Let him go. I sensed the least bit of hostility from Leonard when he realized he'd lost. What's he up to? Alright, well... It's just this idiot now. Time to make this man eat pant. Well, if your ridiculous plans end here, at least as long as Emperor and I are here to stop you. Prepare yourself. I'm gonna break that precious machine of yours into pieces, along with your ambitions.
エンブリオ、お前の企みもここまでだ。こいつで決めてやる。雷鳴を切り裂け。エンペラーソード。
I don't think everyone will get a turn, but we're definitely gonna like hit him a lot. there'll be a lot of crunch kicking.
貴様の必死な顔が目に浮かぶな。己の無知を恥じ入れ。
大層な野望の割にはお粗末な攻撃だな。
This is kind of why I say not everyone's gonna get a turn. He's gonna lose a lot of health very quickly. Here we go, Mazinga. We'll punish those who try to alter fate. Photonic power is the light shining down upon the future. Anyone trying to block it out will have to deal with me.
ゼロならどんな奴が相手だろうと俺とゼロの全てをかける。これがマジンガーゼロだ。
This won't kill him. I employed this early.
これほどの損傷。
貴様には罰を与えなくてはならない。新世界に入り込んだ異物を排除する。私の邪魔をする者は全てこうなる。
どうしたそれで精一杯なのか。
Everything about Embryo is just like a series of really bad shooting ideas. Get ready for this, you misogynistic freaks. Maybe I should call you the enemies of the entire world. I'm not letting you get away with this. You can't just fuse time and space regardless of countless people's lives. I'll take your ambitions and dash them to pieces.
気取っていられるのもここまでよ。こちらで敵の動きを止めます。 全てを打ち込む。バスターモードへ移行完了。トリガーは任せて。グランバングフルパワー解放。各に冷却。戦闘行動は継続可能。
何も考えずに従っていれば
One
いいも
more
のを。
push.
すぐに後悔させてやろう。新世界に入り込んだ異物を排除する。
You should come to those bits. I didn't see that earlier. Everyone, it's my favorite attack, and every time we get to see it, it's just like this guy gets to scream and build, this guy gets to scream and build. We technically did it to Embryo.
私の邪魔をする者は全てこうなる。
少し揺れたぐらいでピーピー言わない。
Okay, who else wants a shot? You know what? Let's get a little understanding here. Just in case. Why do you turn your backs to the future? You want to change the world. You want to move forward to make it a better place. Once you reject that, you reject possibility. Those people I will fight.
一方的すぎるんですよ、あなたのやり方は。俺たちの可能性を示すと、ユニコーン。光が世界を照らす限り。俺たちは諦めない。
Yeah. It would have been nice to wave motion him, but you know. Alright. I think that's a pretty good setup.
ただ殺すだけでは手ぬるい。
Really, out of everybody who exists in this game, there's one person who I believe deserves the final blow more than anybody else in this game. That's Ange.
跡形もなく消滅させてやろう。かわせた。やれるぞ。
So on that note, let's use her new ability, True Ability Unlock. Edge, now it's come to this. I'll simply take you by force. What do you mean? You've been trying to do that right from the start. If not, would you strike someone when they're weak? Would you use something precious to someone as a shield? Would you lie to and deceive someone? In other words, all you've ever been able to do is rely on underhanded methods and force. Alright everyone, time for a question then. What's the most appropriate thing to call this guy? The all-time lowest of the low. Scum that's so low it shouldn't even exist. How dare you? Embryo, you're not a god, and you're not a tuner either. You're just a creep. Ange, you dare mock me? Ugh, a true creep right to the very end. I'm even sick of looking at that ridiculous hair. You're going down, Embryo. I'm gonna finish you myself.
変態ストーカー男、ここで息の根を止めてやる。やるわよビルキス、全力で。間合いに入った。 これでとどめ。いっけ
私が、この私が。
6 levels of that. And it is the Super Robot point! Hell yeah! It's no good! I can't get the energy I need to regenerate. It's over, Embryo. In that case, I refuse to go down alone. No, he's going after the ship. He's headed for the Eternal. I'll be taking all the women on that ship with me. Yes, this shall be my true wedding ceremony. Lakas! Chidori! No, Leonard, what are you doing? See now, this is what it is to be truly despicable. Leonard, to think that I was once the same as this man. Makes me sick to look back on what I've done. Leonard, how dare you? This is pathetic, Embryo. We lost. It should have been better if all of this ended when that world inside the dimensional gap was destroyed. Silence. That's enough out of you, Leonard. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a hole. Embryo. Hanch, I chose you. Yet you still stand against me? Until the very end. Looking down on others. Displaying atrocious behavior. You overconfident braggart. Men like you don't know the first thing about love. Don't deserve it. So don't you dare ever let us catch sight of that stupid hairdo ever again. Get out of here, pervert. Don't even look at us, pervert. Get lost, scumbag. Just disappear already, you waste of space. Good riddance. Very well. I no longer need a woman who's incapable of comprehending my love. I'm not crying. What love? Nothing but a shameless narcissist who's always acting superior. Oh, she's talking.
尻に帰れ
Edge!
私を抱こうなんて1000万年早いわ
Ah! Is it over? Leonard. Look at me, Sagara. Struck down in a fight with my own ally. A fitting end for a villain, is it not? Leonard? Kept thinking about what you meant when you said I was despicable. Then, when I saw him, saw what he was going to do, I finally understood. Because of that, I was able to protect you. Leonard. Talatha. You can be so stupid sometimes. Don't cry for me. Not like this. As a member of Mithril, as someone who lives in the present, I cannot forgive you for what you tried to accomplish. But when it comes to me personally, you're also the last of my family. You're right. I am. You should hurry. The 3 different Earths will start to fuse soon. I'll send you the data. With that, you should be able to understand what's going on. You're saving us? Believe me, it's not what I intended. I just wanted to get him one last shot at Embryo, that odious little wretch. Still, I didn't expect it to affect me so much. Looking on while a woman cries for me. Well, I'm still not going to forgive you. That's fine. It's best if you just forget about us villains and move on. That's just what I'll do. Do you think that if you met some other way, we might have been friends? I don't believe in hypotheticals. Merciless to the very end. Leonard, you don't believe in hypotheticals, huh? Sakura, if only I'd had the kind of guts that you do. Yeah, that's pretty much the greatest way to sum up like the entirety of it. Don't believe in hypotheticals. So now it's all over. No, not yet. May have been an accident, but we've managed to arrive back near Earth sooner than we planned. We lost track of the last of the former Gamelons we encountered in subspace. It happened when we got transported to that strange arsenal. So, we will now make use of the Common Small Reverse System and save the 3 Earths. Hang in there, Yuki. Don't know what I would do without you. Data collection insufficient. Continuing strategic operations. Well, the agent is watching. Yeah, so, because I used resupply, we got hyper reload for that one. Let's go to the suborders. See if there's anybody else we can... Yep, Fa, Atherin, Kira... Oh, Hilda's not gonna get it. But that does mean we can probably... I won't bother acing anyone else. That burn was pretty great. That entire sequence of all the women just dunking on him relentlessly was pretty great. Who are you? You mean you don't know? You're the Cosmo Reverse System? Yeah. Duh. What are you, stupid? Anyway. Dumb idiot. Alright, well, considering how long that just took us, I'm gonna venture to guess that we probably won't go through the next mission in time, because it's a big one. It does have like a super robot point where you have to do something in like 2 turns, but there's still a lot that goes on. So we'll probably just leave it for now. But thank you everybody for joining us. Oops, that was the wrong way around. For something at least like 100% up. It actually kind of surprised me how well that went. Where are you? Where are you, Amuro? Yeah, so you know, we all got to join together, join hands, to rip Bozo. To stuff the worst character in the locker and slam it shut, and we'll never open that locker ever again. We're all happy for it. Hey, let's get the Zhong up to 50%. Psycho shot damage goes up. That's nice. Kind of needed that. Kind of funny how many of the like characters we picked up at like level 4 weapons. Throw some things on for a few more people. Yeah, let's get these guys up to 100. But don't worry, I will be buying some power parts for everybody so that we aren't just like you know, empty slotted, because we don't have too many now. The game's been kind of stiffing us a little on that. Ah dear. I'll spend the rest of it later. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might just do a mission a stream, so I'm not like, because there's no way this next mission is gonna get done in 2.5 hours. So, and there's no way the final mission is gonna get done in like 3 hours, I don't think. Like, so next time we will be doing the second and second last of the scenarios down the true ending path. Darker than darkest black. Because believe it or don't, there's one more villain we haven't actually engaged with yet. There has been one more hand behind the scene, manipulating everyone and everything in the world around it. And we're finally going to be facing Black Noir next time on Super Robot Wars V. So thank you everybody, you have yourselves a great one. I'll see you all